Hi! What's up? Yes, bullying works, Winter. It really does. Alrighty, we're here. We're queer and full of exponential fear. But yeah, we're doing Spring's first court case today. Exciting times. As a lawyer, to be honest, I honestly think we're gonna motion to dismiss it based on the grounds of Article 6, a speedy trial, confrontation clause, and counsel. Because the state has no witnesses. So, I honestly wouldn't be shocked. So, yeah. Like, yeah. I don't know why. Yep. I don't think I'm really gonna do anything. I'm just gonna object, to be honest. That's what Spring does best. Object. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. I'm looking up different objections as well. Like, best evidence, character. I think it's evidence, which is basically like you try and create like the argument of their character, and it's like, okay, listen. Hey, what's up, dog?
I think Falcon's in there.
Okay, perfect. Like the dress.
I always wear this.
I know. By the way, Winter, I was talking to
But thank
the
you.
guy who plays Austin. He was very mad that he wasn't on Spring's wiki, and I was like, I don't know, I don't do it. I don't make a wiki. So the dog is not a good boy. He's not. That is not correct. That's actually.
Don't say that about Fish.
He's a good boy.
I fucking love Fish.
I love him too. He's not a good boy though.
He's a great boy.
Mm-mm.
Even though he got my hands burned.
Oh.
Apparently, he talked some. I don't know how he talked some Up and Adams employees, but he got some Up and Adams employees to throw him into a fryer.
True. What?
So of course I see a dog in a fucking fryer, and I'm like, "What the fuck?" So I run in and grab him, which burned the ever living shit out of my hands.
Mm-hmm.
Jesus.
Yeah, you could say I had chicken fingers for a little bit.
Jesus Christ.
Get it?
Mm.
Fried chicken fingers.
Yeah. Hey, can you give me an
Funny.
example on how you would use the objection prejudicial?
So objection prejudicial usually runs when they try to bring up things like past crimes against somebody, or the way that somebody's dressed, the way that somebody looks, the way that somebody talks, or if the question is completely considered like unfair, right? So like if they say, I had one of these that actually got sustained. Let's see here. Let me get a good example real quick.
Okay.
Using my gang tag would be prejudicial.
Mm.
Because I am quite clearly not in a gang.
It's used a lot more for evidence too. So, like, if you're objecting to evidence stating that it's prejudicial,
Mm-hmm.
It's usually going to be like one of the parties was in jail, and bringing that up basically is unfair to the individual, as it puts that party in a bad light to the judge, even though it's not, or with it not being relevant.
Right.
Now, if it's relevant that they were in jail to the case, then it wouldn't be considered prejudicial. But if it's unrelevant, it would.
Right. So like someone being like, so you've shot cops before. Is that prejudicial?
Yes.
Right.
How you doing, Axel?
Hey, not too bad, not too bad. Feeling much better today.
Good. All right.
Yeah.
So this is Miss Spring.
Hey.
She's a newer attorney. I brought her on when she was a paralegal, but from everything that I've seen, she's pretty good. She's going to be helping us out today.
How
Okay.
you doing?
Awesome, nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too.
Did you get brought into a law firm yet?
Me? No, I haven't. Nope.
Oh, we'll talk after this then.
Okay. Oh shit.
But yeah, basically, under Article 6, you have the right to face your accusers and witnesses of your crimes, right? There are none that have been submitted to the court today. Now, if Moose does show up, I'm assuming that the state is going to try to motion to have him put on the witness list. I'm going to go against that, as the state had 2 weeks to do this, and they did once. They were active in the case file. They responded to the case file. They knew what was going on. They had the report. They should have put him on the witness list. Them not doing it is on them and shouldn't be held liable against you. They had until, what was it, fucking Thursday to motion to put people on the list. On top of that,
Something like
not having a witness on the list also goes against discovery, which they had until Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Thursday for discovery, Friday for motions. So
They dropped the ball big time on that.
they did drop the ball. On top of that, they also tried to get this dismissed based off of stating that we didn't bring anything forward, showing that this, which is not how that works. It is not guilty until proven innocent. You have the right to go to court. You have the right to trial, and the judge agreed with that. Little response to the state, so I'm assuming he's already not happy about that because he really does not like when the state motions for dismiss.
Yeah, I also saw his little comment that he said that everyone has the right to face their accusers or whatever, even if their claims are likely to fail. Which I was like, ooh, so he already in his mind thinks that I'm guilty if
So
if they would have
knowing
done.
Joy,
Yeah.
he has not read anything on that report.
Okay, great.
Joy does not like reading reports, evidence, or anything like that prior to trial, so that he does not, sit there and go, oh, well, and he makes up his own mind. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Was this open the entire time?
Other than that, I'm assuming the reason why he put the right to accuser
Look at that.
is for the fact that they haven't brought forward your right to accuse.
Do you think he's
Figure
doing this
accusing.
one here or somewhere else?
Well, it's scheduled. He usually does schedule.
Fuck was
That
On
makes
top
sense,
of that,
okay.
like there have been plenty of times where
Think
the
I should
state has
hang this
tried to
one up on
dismiss
the rack?
charges. Like we have
Okay,
so
maybe
much
one's a
evidence
winner.
dismiss the
What do you
case
think?
because we have so much evidence. We have all this stuff. There's no way they can fight it. And he'll tell them directly whether or not you have a shitload of evidence and it's 100% without a doubt they're going to be found guilty. They still have a right to go to trial.
Yeah.
Hi, Beckins.
And I read some of the reports that Moose put in there, and like he's claiming that I was trying to leave and all this bullshit, and I was like, that's none of that happened. So I mean, if we don't even have to touch that, then it's great. So
Oh
It's
no,
like
the opening statement is literally going to be under Article 6 of the Constitution. My client has a right to face his accusers and the witnesses of his crimes, and that is not being done today. And we ask that the case be dismissed with prejudice for that reason.
great, easy, okay. You want some food? Are you hungry? Do you want me to, I can run and get some food if you want. We got nothing else to
Very
discuss.
easy case.
Should be fine.
Yeah. All right.
We got 20 minutes. I'd rather you be here when Joy walks in than have to worry about that.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay, all right. Well, I could. Yeah. All right.
I don't even think Sosmore is around. So.
Cool. Great. So now we wait.
Mm-hmm.
Boo.
Hey, Rex.
Hey, yo, I haven't got to congratulate you in person. Congratulations.
Thank you. Did you still need food?
I mean, if you have some on you, I'll take it.
You have a lot of food on you.
No.
What do you, what?
Congratulations,
Sounds
bud.
fairly promising.
I actually have no idea what prejudicial
Did
means,
you think I
chat.
would stop buying like a
Chat,
ton
is
of
this
food
real?
just 'cause-
Do you have any food or beveraginos
Failed.
for little me?
Thank you.
Yes. Hold on.
I love when you get away with it because they just. Mhm.
Thanks. I already had fucking food on me.
Mhm.
No, I mean I did it.
Ooh.
I just don't think I should have. I don't think
Mhm.
I was well within my right to do it. That's the difference.
Yep.
What is this?
I should have brought my NDW.
Doodle of Todd. Ugh.
What's the case you're about to win about? Hi. It is this guy, Axel, just there. Basically we're selling drugs, but they can't confirm that. They don't have any photos of it. And then Moose escalated, and then basically it went from one thing to another, and then it just went to shit. But it was like so unfair. So yeah, but they have no witnesses. So we're just gonna ask to dismiss it. And also it just got added to a hot new case coming up, which I think people will appreciate. State v. Kimberly Johnson et al.
Yes.
It's got veggies now.
So
you can cook.
Absolutely hate that so much.
the burglary which I'm pretty sure
Yeah, she's around.
was the one after the VQ thing, if I'm
Just gonna
not
give her a call.
wrong.
Be right back.
I think I'm
Yep.
correct. I might be wrong. I think I'm correct though. Yes. Yes, it was. Yes. Still waiting for the date with Gia. Hi, Kristen. I'm very interested to see how they True. I think Austin has a bit of a crush on her. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Carmelinda's very easy to tilt. Like, I hit her with like 3 leadings the last court case I was in, and it completely tilted her and we won. She didn't know what to do.
Hey, sometimes it's a good strategy, you know, knowing what attorney you're going after and how to fucking piss them off.
Yeah, that's what I do. And I walked in there and I like completely forgot about the case like 10 minutes beforehand. And then I like rocked up and I guess like they found that out and they said, this paralegal is like totally not ready. So we got this in the bag. And I was like, oh, really? I doubt that. And then I pulled up and they were like, holy shit. I was Jova. So, yeah.
Yeah, good shit. I mean, apparently you did a good enough job for them to say, hey, let's give you your bar license now.
True.
Who's the judge?
Prescott and Van Dorst. But Lambda really wanted me to get it, and I know he would be. I think he's proud of me.
I'm
Looking,
sure he would be.
looking over me. Gia, who? Ain't no way. I'm waiting, kerfuffles. I'm fucking waiting.
Ain't that right, Billy?
That's right.
Yeah, you heard me.
Hi,
That's
Justice Joy.
right. I know.
I am doing good. How about yourself?
You can't make me.
Yes.
Oh my kerfuffles. Why are they erping in the chat? Stop.
Oh, okay. We are all here at the big courthouse right now, minus
Which
Mr.
up?
Bird. I haven't heard him. I mean, I'm down to go to Grapeseed. I've been wanting to go there.
Grapeseed, grapeseed, grapeseed.
Okay, yeah. It should be a very quick court case, so.
Please, I want Gia around. When are we going on this date? You said you would message me and you never did, so.
Sounds good.
Sus.
All right,
Sus.
see you in a little bit, Justice
I
Joy.
get you're busy with winter, but you know, there's other people in the world, kerfuffles, so. Are we going to Grapeseed?
Joy wants to, however, since everybody's already here, he's just going to head here real quick and talk about it. And he also said, if it's going to be a quick court case, do I really want to drag you all up to Grapeseed? Which is fair.
Devin's too busy with Nova, so. No way around it, true. True. I don't know. Not good enough.
All right, I'm here. Yo, everyone, Joy's here.
Yeehaw!
Shut the fuck up, Kerfuffles. Don't call me out. Shut up. Shut up. Enough. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. I'm ending stream. I'm ending it. I'm clicking stop stream. I'm done. Chat. Chicken tendies, hi.
Is Bird coming or
Who? Oh, Bird. Sorry.
Bird?
No, there's no tea. There's
'Cause,
absolutely
I
no
mean,
tea,
I
okay?
don't know where he's at.
I think the tea is that Devon stayed with fucking Nova. I think that's the real fucking tea. No
Hey,
shit.
you come
On
to the court
God.
case.
So I'm gonna be talking with the attorneys.
Okay. Yeah. City Hall. All right. See you in a little bit.
Is
The funny thing is Maple's around right now and he's talking to him right now.
Is Talia coming?
I haven't heard from her. I think she's taking a little bit of a break. There's a lot of attorneys that are taking breaks.
Oh, someone's calling me. Shit. Hello, this is Spring. That's my name.
Hello, Daffodil. I've got a Russian guy in cells that would like representation.
Oh shit, I forgot to mark myself unavailable, but I have a way that I can Austin is his name. I can send him down now.
Okay, so you're not available, correct?
Yeah, no, I'm just
Okay, I'll get this Russian guy somebody else. Bye-bye.
Bye. Call Austin Stark. I just had to turn down my festival.
All
cell
right,
rep.
so I know most of you are already here in City Hall, but I was thinking about potentially having this up in Grapeseed because this was a incident that allegedly occurred in Stab City out in the county. So we have two options. We can move up to Grapeseed and have it up at the Grapeseed courthouse, or I can just yell at
I
Mr.
almost said,
Maple and
"Hello,
Mr.
this is
Bird
Skylar
to
Quinn."
come down to City Hall. Choice is yours.
Well, I know Mr. Bird's already heading here, but I don't care where we go. Mr. Maple's not coming.
No, Maple's coming. What do you mean?
Oh, he's not on the witness list.
Oh, actually, he's correct. Yeah. So Falcone's pointed out that you're not actually listed as a witness, so you don't actually need to be here. I mean, you can be there, but since you're not on the witness list, Bud can't actually call you as a witness. Okay, I guess nobody saying.
Sharing is caring.
Yeah, nobody seems particularly hot about moving up to Grapeseed, so have you and Bud come down to City Hall. All right, bye.
And this is where Bird is going to try to move him to have put on the witness list, and we'll object to it. You want to do the opening?
You got it.
I wrote something I can send to you if you want to work on it a little bit.
Yeah, that'd be perfect actually.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
It's about this guy who shot a cop,
Buckle up.
but it escalated.
Hello.
I actually really haven't been familiar. I like read over it and just said yes when I was paralegal. So whoops, I don't know what's going on to be honest with you.
Thank you, Falco. I appreciate it. Yeah, of course.
Chat, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
I'm just gonna email it to you.
Yeah, that's all good. Who does when they do lawyer RP? I never did and I was an 88. True. It's simply I'll tilt the fucking defense. I will. Trust me,
Should be in
chat.
your email.
I haven't lost yet. Thank you. I need to be humbled. Your Honor, today I stand before presenting my client Axel, who you don't have standing before is his accuser and witness. Okay.
I
My-
would, since Maple is coming, I put in there that he wasn't here. I would just change that the state failed to put him on a witness list and
Mhm.
produce him to the court.
Mhm.
And that regardless of the fact of him being here today, we have certain procedures, including deadlines for discovery and deadlines for motions. The state's failure to put him on those to try to shoehorn him today would not only be unfair to the client, but unfair to the client's representation to be able to build a proper defense for them based off of the assumption that Mr. Maple would not be here.
Your Honor, I stand before you undefeated, and I ain't gonna change that today. I actually need to be humbled. It's so bad. Like, the Leo in me is like, I'm just too good. And same with fucking Spencer not getting caught. Please, humble my characters. Like, make Skylar not get the PD interview.
So does that mean my weapons license gets reinstated too?
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any other charges?
Not violent ones.
Then it should, yeah. I'll ask for it to get reinstated as well.
Awesome. Appreciate that.
And I try and get caught on Spencer too, it just never
Now,
happens.
we can either do that in opening or we.
We're available.
Whatever's
Um,
easier.
I think... Wait, what? Do what, sorry?
Hey man, what's good?
We can either do that in an opening statement or we can do it in a sidebar. My reasoning for wanting to do it in an opening statement is because the moment the court case starts, they can't hit him with double jeopardy anymore.
Alright, that's good. Harold, we're staying up here. Franklin, can you tell Harold?
Okay. Yeah. Actually, do you want to do the opening? Because yeah, you do the opening, actually. Sorry.
Yeah, I can do it.
Stay informed, most appreciated.
I'll just have you handle any
should get
objections
that
and stuff
right.
like that.
Oh, yeah,
shit.
100%. I got that.
Alright, yeah.
I got that easy.
So, then anything you kind of want me to bring? I don't
Dun,
really know how
dun,
this is gonna work.
dun.
No witness.
So we're still 5 minutes early, so we don't have to start right now, but
Alright, man.
we can start early if you're ready. Yeah.
Alright, cool.
We're still waiting on the prosecutor, Your Honor. Or is that Bird over there?
Isn't that Bird
Yeah,
right there?
Prosecution's here.
I just need 2 minutes, real quick, Your Honor, and I'll be ready to start.
All right, then we'll just start at the scheduled time.
Doesn't look
Take your
like
time.
Bird.
Pre-trial, if I can enter
Bird, you dye your hair?
prosecution, I guess. And then I'll just kind of be here with you on whatever.
Yes,
and
to
then-
answer question, yeah.
Let's see, right up here with me.
Where's Fran?
Like second chair here.
She's coming on Monday.
Yes, sir. I've got this like prep written
She's
out.
coming on Monday, Nutsuck.
Basically,
Ew, uppy, cringe, hello. I'll bring Fran around. I gotta put the fucking doctor application in, okay? Also, I'm thinking about making a new character today. Yeah, right. What do you mean? I literally said there is evidence in yesterday's stream that I will bring Fran around on Monday. She was also around yesterday, so... Time for B block? Absolutely not.
Well, no, why don't you just take the car and come back when you're done? Because there's also like a Montag case. I
Well,
think,
defense is ready to go.
right?
Whenever, Your Honor.
Yeah, so just take the car and come back when you're done. Yep.
Wait, is the judge speaking? I cannot hear him.
I don't think he is, no.
Okay.
We're all set, Your Honor.
Your Honor, as a
A queen bee? Maybe?
point of order, Deputy Maple is neither a prosecutor nor a witness in this case. Can we have him stand back in the gallery with the rest of the individuals that are not in the case?
Give me 1 second.
I was thinking about making a VQ. I don't know. We'll see what I'll make her. I will definitely make her today. Probably. Maybe. That's not a definitely. But I will be making the VQ character. Whether I use her or not is a different question. It's a different story. Because who knows? Maybe the shit with Fran will... the shit with Skylar... Spring has 4 lives. Spring has 4 lives. I rolled a d20 and she got 4, so every time she goes down, that's 1 minus life, so I think Spencer might be a 1 lifer too, to be honest, but it has to be like in, like a, deliberately hurt her. So, Fran, though, Francesca Rooney is a 1 lifer.
What's your thought on civil cases, by the way?
All the civil cases I've done, I've won. I'm about to do one coming up, I think. My first one, like, by myself. But yeah, I like doing them.
Okay, so you like doing civil? I fucking hate doing civil cases, I won't lie.
I like defending civil cases, to be honest with you. I've never, like,
That's fair.
I've been the plaintiff in a civil suit. So.
Okay, now what's going on?
As Mr. Maple is not either a prosecutor on this case or a witness in this case, per the case filing that we have, I would like to have him standing back in the gallery with the rest of the individuals.
Buttle, he's the arresting officer on the case, and this is essentially appealing the charges he brought on, Your Honor.
If we need
While
to
I
make a
agree-
pre-trial motion, we'd like to add myself in as a co-prosecution, given that I wasn't really properly communicated about this appeal. And I think since that miscommunication through the DA's office of this course being, or the case being shuffled around a couple different DAs into Bird's lap last second, I would hate for someone else's mistake of miscommunication to stop the proper court system to be done here.
If I may, Your Honor.
Sure.
So, Mr. Bird did not take this case last second. He took this case 5 days ago. There were 2 weeks where the DA's office had the ability to put in different motions, like putting Mr. Maple on as as a co-counsel for prosecution, or putting him on as a witness, and they failed to do so. The DA's office failing to do that should not give them the ability to fix that failure to then put my client at a disadvantage, because from our understanding, all the way up until this point, Mr. Maple would not be here, would not be taking part in this case. We would have to completely shift our strategy and our questions and what we have planned to do in court today if this was allowed. That is not fair to the client, and it's a break of his Article 6 constitutional rights to sit there and come forward and put somebody on last minute.
Rebuttal?
Well, I
claim-
look up the Constitution, sure.
Yeah, claimed to have been thrown on last minute. I was given this last week. There was a shift in workload. That's what it is. But I don't need Moose Maple to be a witness, really much of anything other than I was just using him as a point of reference to confirm that I'm getting the details of the story correctly, just as I was getting caught up in prepping for the trial this morning.
We would also like to
This is
object to that
simply
as well,
over
Your Honor.
Falco asking him to sit in the gallery, not having him up here as a witness.
Okay, so here's the thing. You're citing his Article 6 rights to, which is
They
your
don't
right to a
actually
speedy
pertain to the
trial,
purpose
the
of the
confrontation clause, and right to counsel. So Article 6 says you have a right to be confronted with the witnesses against them. Moose Maple is the witness against them, so I don't know why you're arguing his Article 6 right to confront his witnesses by saying we don't want Moose Maple to be a witness or to be counsel. You're basically arguing the opposite. You're saying I don't want to be confronted with the witness against me. So can you explain that a little bit, Falcone?
My argument right now, Your Honor, is they had 2 weeks to put Moose Maple on the witness list to file any kind of motions or put forward anything, and they did not. The fact that we are 2 days beyond the deadline for discovery and 1 day beyond the motion deadline, that they are now trying to shoehorn him in, which according to what the DA just said, he's not even actually trying to bring him in. He just wants him to coach him through questioning or through statements. We do not think that that should be allowed. They had plenty of time to bring forward this stuff, and they didn't.
May I rebut, Your Honor? If there's a real quick one.
Absolutely.
You know
not.
what? Why the hell not? Sure, rebut away.
Falcone's clearly fucking scared of me. And as the arresting officer, just because I figured this thing out about 10 minutes ago, it seems more of a clerical
Elizabeth
error.
Greeny.
And it's just me
true.
as the arresting officer, as a co-prosecutor in an appeal trial. I think anything else is semantic. He's scared of me, Your Honor.
Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I'm not going to allow Moose Maple to be a witness because it is true that they, for whatever reason, missed a pike here from March 30th all the way to April 10th. Could have added Moose Maple at literally any time as a witness for the prosecution. Mr. Bird could have
Your sister.
also done so from at least April 7th to April 12th, and also failed to do so. So I'm not going to allow Moose Maple to enter as a witness. He will not be giving testimony here today. However, serving as a co-prosecutor, I'm not sure I really see the issue in that. And I know that this happens fairly regularly where, you know, you'll have the arresting officer and you have the prosecutors sitting back there. I'm not going to allow Mr. Moose Maple to ask any questions of any of the defense witnesses because I don't think that really should be happening. Where at all possible, it should be prosecutors that are asking the questions, and Mr. Moose Maple does not have a bar license. I know sometimes in bench trials, we let officers ask questions directly, but this is not a bench trial. This is a docketed matter. So I'll allow Mr. Moose Maple to stand at the bench there, but he's not going to be a witness, and he's not going to be asking any questions. And I think that is the most equitable option here.
Understood, Your Honor. That's
Thank you, Your
perfect.
Honor.
With that, then, Your Honor, can we have a sidebar?
Sure.
Your Honor, since you have decided that Mr. Maple will not be allowed to be a witness, we would like to file a motion to dismiss with prejudice due to Article 6. Mr. Maple is, again, the arresting officer, the only witness to these crimes. The DA's office failure to bring him forward as a witness and file anything to have him added as a witness is a direct violation of Article 6 under the Constitution and against my client. We do not believe that there is a way for a fair trial
Pump
at
the
all.
brakes. Pump the brakes. That argument's not going to work.
Yeah, you could have called me if that's your argument.
I have no need to call you. It's not my place to call you. It's the DA's
Was that
office
the
to call
entire
you.
game plan? Was you were just going to come in and say because he was either here or not here a witness, that it had to be
Well,
Sean or
when
something?
you read Article 6, it's pretty clear.
Yeah, Falcone, that's not going to work because if you are so concerned about his right to confront the witnesses against him, Moose Maple is present in the courtroom to testify if needed, and you've explicitly made arguments against having Moose Maple be a witness in court here today. You don't get to argue that he can't be a witness here in court today and then turn around and try and use that. Essentially, what's going to happen here, Falcone, is either Moose Maple gets to be a witness here today and speak, or Moose Maple doesn't get to speak, but you waive your right to confront your accuser by doing that.
Your
That's how
Honor,
it's gonna
if
work.
the DA office fails to file
Falcone, I
motions
am
to bring
telling
somebody
you,
forward,
that is how it is going to work. If you disagree with this, then you may appeal this. If I even find against your client, which I still may find in favor of your client anyway, that is the decision that I am making. You get to pick one. Either Moose Maple is a witness or he's not a witness, but you're waiving your right to confront him as an accuser. You don't get
Why do I
don't
keep
get to
doing
have
that?
your cake and eat it too.
so just to verify, Your Honor, my client would have to waive his right to confront his his accuser to continue forward with this case the way that the DA's office has filed it.
That's not what I'm
Yes.
saying about.
I've told you 3 times. Do I need to tell you a 4th? That's how it's going to work here.
Well, my client is, I guess, waiving his right, even though I do not agree with him having to do that.
All right.
I've heard about you. I've heard about you, Humphrey.
All right.
Great.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
That is fucking mind-boggling.
All right. Do the parties need any more time to prepare? Or we're ready to begin.
You good, Falcon?
I'm ready.
All right.
All right, then I will call the matter of State v. Blackwood to order. Will the parties representing the various clients please announce your appearances for the record?
Yes, for the state, Assistant District Attorney James Baird, Your Honor.
For the state senior lead deputy Moose Maple.
For the defendant, Leonard Falcone and Spring Daffodil.
And Axel Blackwood, sir.
And Axel Blackwood. All right, Mr.
Council back.
Blackwood. You stand accused of 1 count of failure to comply with a peace officer, 1 count of misuse of a government-issued occupational
We're gonna lose this.
vehicle, 1
Fuck.
count of sale of a controlled dangerous substance, and 1 count of attempted murder of a government employee. To the count of failure to comply with a peace officer, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
To the charge of misuse of a government-issued occupational vehicle, how do you plead?
Not guilty.
To the charge of sale of a controlled dangerous substance, how do you plead?
I
Not
asked
guilty.
to be on board. I did.
And to the charge of attempted murder of a government employee, how do you plead?
I plead not guilty.
All right, not guilty on all charges, so this is going to be set on all issues. Mr. Bird, go ahead and give your opening argument.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yawn.
So, on March 24th, Axel Blackwood here, he was seen up at Stab City, and he had pulled up in a gray van, which was being observed by Officer Moose Maple. Reason
Since
Maple
Valkyrie
was
had his boss
observing
spinning
this
the wild
van
rays
was he
with the
was already
same.
at the spot observing a 37 call for suspicious activity. As he eventually had gone down and approached Axel Blackwood, they just got into a nice casual conversation. Officer Maple is checking around the area. He's asking questions of the suspect cleverly,
Yeah.
just trying to scope out the scene and see what exactly is going on. And once the Axel Blackwood tried to leave here, and the officer reminded him, hey, you're detained, just kind of looking into this situation. That's where things went a little sideways. Sideways enough that it eventually results in Axel Blackwood shooting at Officer Moose Maple. In between there, I'm assuming they're trying to appeal and argue that he had no right to detain him or that he couldn't search the area or go into the car. But what Officer Moose Maple had done at this stop was he had smelled marijuana. He had witnessed Axel Blackwood trying to flee. It was the vehicle had pulled in on its own directly at the exact spot of the call. And in the time that he was speaking to him, Axel Blackwood attempted to quote unquote call an attorney, which he had called somebody and just said loudly over the phone the exact location of where they were, and then said, the lawyer says that you can't, do what you're doing or arrest me. And this eventually led to individuals showing up at the end. The officer had reasonable belief for imminent destruction of evidence to search anything on Axel Blackwood or his vehicle at the time, considering all of the reasons for suspicion and definite probable cause for searching him and finding what they did find. All of this ends with another one of our great heroic officers getting shot at. These charges should not be appealed. They are as they were decided the first time around. The state is finished. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Falcone, the floor is yours.
Good evening, Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen of the court. We just heard an opening statement from the prosecution, bringing forward things that have never been brought forward whatsoever by any evidence, any report, Moose Maple's own words in his report at all. Prosecution stated that Moose Maple wanted to search my client because he smelled weed. That was never put in the report at all. Prosecution stated that he felt he had the ability to search his vehicle due to imminent destruction of property or evidence, sorry. But at that time, my client was already in cuffs laying on the ground shot.
I can use best evidence.
Moose
Maybe.
Maple, per his report,
Oh, no, I
responded to a
can't.
suspicious activity call,
Never mind.
which is not a crime. Moose Maple saw an individual who
Never
showed up
mind.
after he arrived to the suspicious activity call and wanted to talk to him, which again is not a crime. Moose Maple approached our client, Axel Blackwood, and began to talk to him. And according to the report, put absolutely nothing saying that Axel had done anything suspicious whatsoever, which again is not a crime. After this conversation, Axel should have been free to leave. The officer conducted an investigation and nothing was brought forward, bringing forward any reasonable suspicion or probable cause that anything had occurred. When my client attempted to leave, Mr. Maple told him, "Oh, you can't leave, you are detained," per his report. In his own report, Mr. Maple goes into details about things that he has absolutely no way of knowing about. He says that my client called somebody that wasn't a lawyer. Mr. Maple has no idea who my client called. He has provided no evidence who my client called. He has no idea if my client called a lawyer or not. Moose Maple escalated the situation multiple times. In his own report, when my client was saying, "You can't do this, this is illegal," he says he pulled out a taser and started telling him that if he didn't stop, he was going to tase him, escalating the situation when my client had not thrown or shown any danger to Mr. Maple. The state had 2 weeks to be able to put Mr. Maple on the stand here today to let him tell his story. And they failed to do so. They failed to bring him forward as a witness until the very last second before court to try to throw the defense off. If they wanted to bring forward things that were not in this report, they should have filed to put him on the witness list. We believe that due to the state's failure to produce a witness and due to their own circumstances written in the report, that there was absolutely no probable cause for Deputy Maple to continue forward with this incident. And due to that, all of these charges should be dropped. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right. Well, state, your witness list doesn't have anyone on it. So, do you have any evidence that you wish to highlight at this time?
Yes.
Mr. Bird, please speak up.
Sorry, Honor. My throat was dry. Yes, we would just like to point out in here on the scene, by the time that Axel Blackwood was actually searched for his vehicle, it was after he had started shooting at Officer Moose Maple. So we still had not even searched him or looked at anything up until
called
that
Moose
point,
to stand.
despite through the conversation, as he was discussing with him, done multiple things to give him reasonable suspicion to detain and then eventually arrest him.
Yana, if we could, since I don't have a way to cross-examine any of this, can I ask the prosecutor what those multiple instances of reasonable suspicion or probable cause to detain him were?
You can answer that
Well, too
as
bad,
the
you're not a
arresting
witness.
officer and co-prosecutor.
What he had seen was the Axel Blackwood had exited the van that had arrived and was at the spot for the reasonable suspicion call.
Suspicious activity call?
Suspicious activity call. And he had when he had approached him, he had attempted to get in the car to leave. Sign of fleeing. And just the smell of marijuana. He was
Yana,
the
I
only
know-
individual in the area of a suspicious activity call.
Yana, I know it's a little unorthodox, but is it okay since there's no witness against my client, is it okay if I continue to ask the prosecution a question or some questions? Or should I wait until our turn for that?
Okay, look, this is the state's case in chief, and right now, they have no witnesses. All they can really do at this point is highlight evidence. So they can highlight evidence as normal that has been submitted for the court's review, and then it'll go over the defense, and then you'll have the opportunity to.
Doesn't look great when the witness is right there.
Do you have any witnesses? You don't have any witnesses listed, but you do have the defendant. You can always call the defendant. Are you intending to actually call Mr. Blackwood to the stand?
I'm not sure yet, Your Honor. I do have an objection that I would like to put forward for misstatement of evidence. The prosecution stated that Mr. Maple approached my client and that my client attempted to flee. In Moose Maple's own narrative brief, it specifically states, while arriving on scene, Moose watched Axel Blackwood go into a gray van and started driving a few feet before seeing Maple. Maple got out of the car and then spoke to Axel, asking him if he had seen anything. Absolutely nothing that my client was trying to flee the scene, and that he didn't even see Moose Maple. And the moment that he did see Moose Maple, he stopped.
Okay. Mr. Bird, do you have any other?
Oh no.
Just focusing on what was found on the individual and in the truck with the joints and the gun and all the casings and shells on the scene from when he shot at the officer. That's all.
I'm not even looking at the right case. Whoops.
I also have something to highlight, Your Honor, when you get a chance.
We would object to that, Your Honor, as he's not allowed to question a witness. We also believe that he should have any highlighting go through the DA.
Rebuttal, they allowed me to join as a co-prosecution. If I'm not allowed to highlight evidence, it's probably one of the simplest things within here.
Oh no.
I think that he's just trying to get me to just stand here so that I cannot give the actual, as the arresting officer, my take about what happened that isn't written down directly in front of him, which would be,
So I'm going to go review all of this evidence with a fine-tune comb anyway when I go back and deliberate. If you have anything you wish to bring up, Maple, I think you can probably just, tell Bud, and Bud can bring it up in his closing.
All right.
That's probably the best way to do it.
I agree.
All right, anything more, Bud?
This case, I don't know
All
how I
set.
feel about this case.
All right, then we go over to the defense. Do you have any witnesses you wish to call?
If I could just have a few seconds to talk with my client, Your Honor.
All right.
Spring, come here real quick. Okay, so we can put you on the stand. The issue is that's going to blur the opportunity to cross-examine you, right?
I don't- Yeah.
Now, I'm going to keep the scope extremely closed. I'm going to ask, why were you in Stab City?
They live there.
Okay, and then I am going to ask, did you see Moose Maple before you tried to drive away?
No.
When you saw Moose Maple, did you stop?
Yes.
Did Moose Maple ever tell you that you were detained during your original conversation?
At some point he did.
When was that point?
I can't quite remember, but he just he just asked me for my ID. He just kept drilling me for my ID, and I think after I gave him my ID
Are you whispering?
under duress, he told me I'm just detained.
Okay.
Why? Why, Chad? Why? Ooh.
I don't even think I don't know. I'm just starting to think that there's no evidence. They haven't highlighted any evidence or to anything to link any of the van or the joints or anything of that to me.
Yeah. I am going to ask, when Moose Maple pulled out his taser, did you think it was a gun?
Where?
Yeah, I did.
Okay.
Oh.
Were you in fear for your life at that moment?
Absolutely.
Do you have a
Are
legal
you part of
firearms
this, or are you
license?
just watching?
I did.
Do you have a legal right to defend yourself?
Absolutely do. Especially in
Yes.
Stab City.
Is that what you attempted to do today?
Oh, is that after this?
I did.
Oh, we're gonna lose.
Oh,
It's
I
over.
might ask those questions. I might not.
Alright.
It just depends.
It's
Okay.
Jover.
I mean,
It's
at
Jover.
the end of the
Any
day, I
questions
don't know
that
if
you
I
wanna ask?
even need to go up on the stand. I'm I'm a little confused.
The issue is, if you don't go up on the stand, basically the only thing he has
Okay.
to go off of is the report, which I think the report does show that there was no probable cause for the
I
situation.
heard you're helping Frankie tomorrow.
but you could still be found guilty of
Yeah.
attempted murder of a government employee because you shot him, right?
Yeah.
Um,
All right.
You guys gonna drink after? Maybe.
I don't know. I have
be
never
fun.
been in this kind of a situation before where the judge literally said that you have to waive your Sixth Amendment or your Article 6 right if you want to have the right to a trial because the DA's office fucked up.
Hey, that's fish up there.
Like
No,
I don't understand that, so I'm not really sure where to move forward on this. Spring, do you got any ideas?
I wouldn't pull the
the-
self-defense tactic, but that's all
All
I've
right,
got to be
Yeah.
honest.
Falcone, you asked for a couple seconds. I've given
That's
you a
fair.
couple minutes. You putting them up on the stand or not?
Do you want to go on the stand or no? It's up to you.
I would say no. I'd say let's see how let it
Okay.
goes. Yeah.
My client does not want to go on the stand, Your Honor.
All right. Do you have any evidence or lack thereof you wish to highlight?
We want to point out that even though the state is trying to bring forward things that are not in the report, all of that would be considered hearsay, as Mr. Maple is not considered a witness in this case. All we have to go off is the report, and the report itself. It says that Mr. Maple was responding to a suspicious activity call, which is not a crime. Moose Maple was not responding to a crime. He was responding to someone calling 911 saying, "Hey, I think I see something suspicious." When he arrived on scene, my client was not there, according to his report. My client showed up afterwards. When my client showed up and he went to go drive away, Moose Maple had not made contact with him yet. When my client saw Moose Maple, he stopped. He talked to Moose Maple. He gave Moose Maple his ID. He had a good conversation with Moose Maple. Nothing in the report shows that Moose Maple had any probable cause or reasonable suspicion to continue the stop, and then Moose Maple tried to detain him, which brought forward many of the things that happened within this report. If Moose Maple had done his job properly, had not tried to go above and beyond what he is allowed to do, nothing would have occurred.
All righty. Then we move on to closing arguments. Mr. Bird, the floor is yours.
Oh my god, this is such a guys.
Thank you, Your Honor. Okay, just give me one quick second here.
This is such a scuffed guys.
All right, thank you. So, the plaintiff here and his counsel came.
Objection, we're
on
not
a-
plaintiff.
Falcone came here today, hoping on some clerical error this would go through. So, as we had to go through the trial and face the evidence and facts of the case, Officer Moose Maple, pretty good cop. He's doing his job. He was well within his parameters.
Subjective.
This individual was right at the scene of suspicious activity. And as Falcone wants to say, he was not guilty of being suspicious. What suspicious activity is. And then we found reasonable suspicion during the time that they interacted to detain him. Still not searching him. Still not, breaking probable cause or violating any rights until things escalated. He continued to defy lawful orders when Officer Moose Maple started to get a bit concerned for his life. The individual was speaking on his phone and had given out the coordinates of their exact location, which led him to be concerned, asking him to stop. He would go back and forth to the vehicle. And then when Officer Moose Maple was trying to check the license plate, the individual had put something into the vehicle or taken it out.
He wanted
did
to
not quite
dismiss
see it,
this.
and then they locked it. Became non-compliant, eventually shooting Officer Moose Maple. And everything that was found on him is the law that he broke, not, being suspicious.
What the fuck?
He broke the cuffs multiple times, smoked weed. This is very clear cut.
Objection. Facts not in evidence. There's nothing in there about him breaking cuffs.
It's a closing statement.
Hey, you can object to facts not in evidence or misstatement of testimony.
All right, Your Honor, I'll sustain that. I'll let Falcone have the
sustain
handcuffs.
Rebuttal, it is in evidence. It literally says, as I went to put him in cuffs. It is.
Sorry, Falcone, I tried.
It says declining cuffs 10 times, not that he broke cuffs. Also, please let the judge respond.
Listen, someone do crime and call Spring so I can get a good court case, please. This is so.
You can continue, Mr. Bud.
Oh, okay. I thought Falcone said to wait.
Testing. Okay.
Officer Moose Maple, good officer. Simply did his job.
I know
Facts
he
from the state.
does.
Not a
I
whole
know.
lot to
I
say.
wanted to fucking grief him.
They should remain. Thank you, Your Honor. The state rests its case.
What is going on? Where is Fall Guy? Yeah, for real. For real. I wouldn't win that because he'd literally be like, "No, I did that." Mm-hmm.
All right, Falcone. Closing argument.
I literally haven't done anything
Thank
in
you,
this.
Yana.
I'm literally just standing here.
Yana, I
looking
appreciate you
pretty.
being here today to listen to my client, giving him the opportunity to bring this case in front of the court. The state has said Officer Moose Maple is a good officer, that he had reasonable suspicion to stop my client. But yet, in the state's own closing, they said that my client wasn't being suspicious twice. Being suspicious is not a crime. It gives an officer the ability to investigate the situation to dispel any kind of suspicions. And in Moose Maple's own words, he had a pleasant, perfectly fine conversation with Mr. Axel. Nothing was brought up about any crimes being committed. Moose Maple never articulated in his narrative brief that he felt that Axel had broken any crimes at all when he tried to detain him. The state tried to say that my client broke cuffs, but yet in Moose Maple's own words, he just declined to be cuffed because, again, he shouldn't have been cuffed. He had done nothing wrong. The state tried to say in court that they smelled weed on my client. And again, that is nowhere in the narrative brief. Throughout the entirety of the narrative brief, the only things that we see is that Moose Maple responded to a call for a suspicious activity. A few minutes later, my client shows up. He lives in and is accosted by a police officer. Throughout the report, we can see multiple times where Moose Maple continues to push issues that do not exist. We see where Moose Maple specifically allows my client to call a lawyer and even says in his own report that he was being a bit of a fucker so that way he could either A, call a real client and call a real lawyer and conflict him, or call a friend and clearly make things a bigger issue. The entire time, Moose Maple was only doing things to escalate the situation. If Moose Maple had done his job properly, questioned my client a little bit, found that there was no reasonable suspicion to continue to stop and left, nothing would have occurred. Nothing would have been an issue. We go to the sale of a controlled and dangerous substance. There's absolutely nothing showing that my client was selling drugs at all. Inside the evidence, they only have a $8 bill, two $10 bills, and 4 joints. A $20 bill and a $5 bill.
Without
In total,
purchases.
that is $46. $46 of 4 joints is enough for sale of a controlled and dangerous substance. They're trying to say that my client was misusing a government-issued occupational vehicle. Yet they never questioned him on what he was using the vehicle for, or if he was trying to do anything with the vehicle pertaining to the vehicle's intended
They
use.
should honestly. I really want him
They're
to
saying
like
that he
dismiss
tried
this
or he
with,
failed to
without
comply with the
prejudice.
peace officer. However, what they fail to bring up is that peace officer has to give a lawful and legal order. And detaining my client without reasonable suspicion or probable cause is not a lawful or legal order. The defense brings up again that if the officer had simply done his job the right way, questioned my client, realized there was nothing going on, and left, we wouldn't even be here today. We again ask that all charges be dismissed based off of not only the state's inability to bring Moose Maple forward as a witness when they should have, but also
This
the
is
fact that
crazy.
the report given here
This is
today
crazy.
does not show any reason why your
Why
client
is
should have been
DEA
arrested or
just let
stopped.
him
to
say
begin with.
all this? Oh my god.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Good job.
All right, I will now go back and deliberate. The court is placed in recess until I return. Let's see
Thank you, Your Honor.
here. Mr. Tan, you're in charge of my courtroom while I'm away.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, Your Honor.
It absolutely blows my fucking mind that he let this court case continue forward.
Oh my god.
They fucked up.
I was starting to fall
You
asleep.
should dismiss it with prejudice.
Yeah. Yeah, it'll be. I'd be curious as to what happens.
Hey, Austin, get out.
And maybe he comes back and says, you know, so. Well, yeah, they.
Can,
There's
am I
no.
crazy in that?
Hi,
Huh?
Austin.
What's up?
The fact that they broke his Article 6 right, didn't put Moose on
Yeah,
the fucking
no,
witness
I'm-
list whatsoever. Like
I'm
that shit,
very
this case
interested
should
in
not
this.
be allowed to continue forward.
I have an appeal right now where they did the exact same thing. They didn't call any officers as witnesses.
Yeah, that was bullshit.
Oh.
Like I'm not batshit insane, right?
No,
No,
you're
that,
good. You're
that was
good.
totally bullshit.
Yeah, that Moose Maple guy's not even a good cop. So.
Yeah, their argument is he's a good cop. Like, what does that have to fucking do with anything?
Are you gonna go civil with this if you win it?
I mean, you should.
No, I'm not going civil. I'm going savage.
There you go.
Yeah,
I
you should say.
rarely do civil cases. I am not a civil attorney.
Doesn't it make you though want to go civil after this?
Kind of. Although, if he finds you guilty, I would appeal it and bring it up to the Supreme Justices instead.
Hmm.
That's what I would recommend.
All right.
I wonder what Joy's gonna decide.
Yeah, it seems like it wasn't.
Dude, I was so ready
and
to
I'm dealing
grief.
with
Hey,
a couple
also-
regular
Brief
cases right now where it
self-law.
was an issue, where this sort of thing is an issue. It seems like the police needed better guidances on how basically what they're allowed to do based on reasonable suspicion.
Well, a lot of the cops are corrupt.
And what is reasonable?
I know that Riley Reed's apparently doesn't know the difference between RS and PC, so is something I overheard. So, and she's a sergeant, so a lot of the cops are corrupt as fuck.
Just to
So,
speak to me and then left instantly. He stayed in his car.
He came by after.
Taking cases?
Yeah, he's taking cases.
Oh.
He's just always on a date, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Yeah, he got told off by the judge for that.
Oh.
What?
He got a cell rep while he was busy. He told the officer that he was on a date. The officer went to Judge Prescott. Prescott called him and said, "Hey, why are you busy?" He said, "I'm on a date." He told the fucking judge that he's on a date like an idiot. And then he fucking ripped him a new one.
I'm surprised you didn't get a complaint for that.
Lana Gray Quinn is the most corrupt cop. I said it, chat. Lana Gray Quinn, corrupt cop.
When you see it?
100%. Spring has met her. Definitely. Facts. True. Not a lie.
No, we can't
Oh,
say
is that what you were
Oh,
fucking
shit.
doing? You
We see
fucking.
bar hearings, but that's only.
Yeah. Police are blowing.
I
my
said
shit
it.
up.
I fucking said it. Yeah, chat.
I'm not
That's
taking
it.
any cases
I've
anymore.
lost
I'm
it.
neither.
I've
Yeah,
lost
And
it.
Falcone, you really got away with
Why
it.
not?
Yeah, because my
Fair
case
enough.
yesterday.
Hi, I like your
You
glasses.
You should be more pissed off at the DA's office for
Did you
not
get
doing
them
their
from your
job right.
grandma?
I am, yeah. I found out about this
I cannot
literally
be dealing with
10
that
minutes
every
before the
week.
case.
The initial trial.
Try and-
Listen,
Yeah,
it's
reason
only
I was
been.
just
Yeah, I didn't know you guys were appealing it.
It's probably
Nothing
been.
after
The
that.
fact that
Like,
Joy even let this
it's
continue
second,
forward with the
like,
fact that they didn't
like,
put you on the witness list
Yeah,
blows
no,
my
I think it
fucking
was
mind.
also because I was on
Well,
solo.
when you're
Bird
appealing
said that they were going to make a
Uh,
pretrial motion
Really
to
nice.
have me,
It's an initial trial.
but or continuance.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think they wanted. I don't think they wanted me.
I mean,
You
so
really, Falcone, you really smoked him with him just not knowing what the fuck was going on.
yeah,
But you also made some shit up, which fuck you.
I didn't make any shit up.
You did. You said that the van
Usually.
came in minutes after. When in my statement and testimony, it says that I was doing surveillance on it prior to moving in.
No, that's what
You
you're.
got
That's
us
what.
suspicious. Your report
That's what Bird
doesn't
said.
say
Not
that.
him.
called one up.
Oh.
and asked, like,
Hey.
Damn, yeah, Bird really did say that shit, huh?
I like
and
your
then Call said, yeah, we
Yeah.
called
your
one of the witnesses
glasses. Did you
up,
get them
state
from your
reps.
grandma?
Well,
So
maybe
you
next time.
say-
You better luck
Can
next
they not
time,
hear
I
me?
guess. Hey,
No,
Mr.
this is
Maple?
still getting.
Oh,
this
yeah,
is
I
still
guess you
getting.
What the
This is still
fuck?
getting put. You argued that that's not reasonable suspicion,
That was it.
and that there was no reason for the detainment,
He
and
lives
that's
there.
not getting through. Swear to God, if you're gonna say that's not reasonable suspicion,
It's not. You talked to him, right? Did you talk to him?
Yep.
Because I did say you had reasonable suspicion to contact him.
You guys
But you did.
submit appeals just
And
so
you talked
Falcone,
to him.
appeals,
And
I
nothing
think-
that was said
you guys
afterwards
have
gave you probable
things that
cause
you
of
bring up.
detaining him.
Okay, so is going in and out of a van when you're speaking to someone, letting
'Cause
after
this
they've
was-
been
I
let know
went
they've been
back and looked. I
detained
got
after a
this
minute
late and I read through
conversation,
it, and I'm like, what
as you
is
walk
this
up to the
about?
back of a
Why
van
is this-
suspicious when
Yeah, I
you're
don't think it's
responding?
gonna take at
Just
least
The issue
activity.
is you had no right to detain him.
Okay, what is a detainment, Falcone?
So you had a right to make contact.
No, Falcone, what's a detainment?
Moose, I'm not going to sit here and argue with you. on
You don't
this.
know what
that you
attainment
shouldn't
is.
have arrested
Okay,
him.
so a detainment is a brief cursory hold for while an officer conducts an investigation
Moose,
when they have
I know
reasonable
what detainment
suspicion.
is. I was literally. at
Okay,
the
so
end.
why do I not have reason to detain him, Falcone?
You sat there and you had a conversation with him. There was nothing that came forward that showed that he was.
That
committing
conversation had
crimes.
nothing to do with investigating the crime and being there. The conversation had to do with just standard things, which is actually the opposite of what you said with me
Hi,
escalating.
welcome to the Fourth Amendment. Once you make contact with them, that's the beginning of your investigation.
Nope,
whether
my
you
lights
want it to be
weren't
or not.
on. I hadn't let him know
It
that he was
doesn't
being
matter.
detained. Yeah, here's the
You
thing.
can't just sit there and try to act like you're friends with somebody, and then the moment they say, "Okay, cool, I'm going to leave," oh,
Okay.
actually, you can't leave. I'm going to detain you
Actually,
for
you
an investigation.
kind of
The
can.
moment you make
Whoa.
contact with him, that right there is the beginning of the
Hell
investigation,
yeah.
and that starts the fucking Article 4 rights.
Here's the thing: the detainment can last as long as reasonable necessary. So at that point, what was it? If he's going to go leave before I judge that it needs to be further investigated, that's up to me. That's not up to him. And at that point,
Okay,
the effective
I'm saying
detainment
that your
starts.
judgment was
They
bad
look
on,
related.
Falcone,
which it was.
I don't think you know what a detainment is.
I definitely know
You
what a
can
detainment
choose.
is, Moose.
You can choose when to enact someone being detained based off of the reasonable suspicion that you have.
And there
and
was
if-
no reasonable suspicion at that.
No, the RS came from the initial
I wasn't
conversation where
listening.
he
I should
stated
probably
that he
listen.
lived there.
Okay.
That's why.
And that
what
he
is
was driving
suspicious
off.
about him living somewhere?
So if he lives there, I need to investigate it because if there's a call for something, he could be the one enacting the call. He could be the one that someone else is calling about. That means
Did you
that he's
ask him
someone
if
that's
he
in.
was the one that made the call?
Yep, we did actually. He
Did you
knows
put that in your
You
report?
did. You
Here's the
didn't ask
thing.
me.
Yeah, I did. I was like,
No,
"Oh, when'd
you
you get
didn't.
this house?" You
Did
said,
you
"Oh,
put
I've been
that
living
in
there
your
for."
report?
Hang on one second. I just want to respond to Axel. Remember, you were talking about. I said, "Oh, you live here?" You're like, "Yeah, I got it a little bit ago." I was like, "Oh, you guys living over here now?" You're like, "Oh, we're having parties over here now too. You should come next time." Remember that?
Yeah.
So, anyways.
Oh my god.
Here's the thing. It didn't have to be in the report because I was supposed to be here in court. Which
You're right, but you
the
weren't,
verbatim,
because of the DA's office.
The verbiage, well, that part sucks. I agree with you on that, but I'm trying to say the bare minimum of reasonable suspicion is what I just can't. Falcone, I wish to God I was. Ooh, I'm pissed at the DA's office. If this gets fucked up, I wanted to fucking I wanted to pick you apart.
About a new person added onto
Well,
the
get
phone.
mad at them, not mad at me.
I'm getting a bar license because of you. I'm gonna
Okay.
smoke your shit, but I do love you, Falcone.
Having a bar license doesn't make you a prosecutor, Moose. And I love
Hi.
you too, bud. I don't think you're a bad officer. I just think you made a bad call in this situation.
Well,
Bum, ba-dum, bum,
There are
bum.
better
Axel,
ones
I
you,
have,
out
as
there.
listen,
soon
I
as
have
I
seen
taught
Moose
you
do a
did the
lot of
whole.
amazing things.
Axel, you did the
Sophomore
whole.
is
Why am I
smurfing.
detained? This isn't, and you were walking away from me. I gave you so much time. You might both know I let you
No.
fucking cook for.
No, I
we
gave
were
you
there
my
for, like-
ID. I
we were
gave
like-
you my ID.
Bird, can you hear me? Am I talking to you right now? You hear me? Hello?
Yeah. I can hear you. Hey, what's up?
Hey. I just didn't know if I was being ignored or not. I was being ignored. They're just ignoring me, so.
They're ignoring you? Well, I told you you should have came to state and say you went with
Hey,
dumb shit Falcone.
That's actually not correct. I told Humphrey. I was like, yeah, 100% if the offer still stands, and he never messaged me back, so.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what he did?
Yeah, he just ghosted me completely. I've been
I
ghosted.
mean, you still want that offer?
I mean,
Don't pull your gun on
I
me.
mean, he
Moose.
ghosted me like
Jeez.
4
We'll
times.
talk,
We're
we'll
in
talk,
court.
we'll talk.
Okay.
Don't worry, I got his ear.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Did he even hit you?
Hey,
I won't miss next time.
Either way,
Axel, did you even hit him?
yeah, he did. He got a couple on me, but I fucking.
I
he
didn't pull
tried
the
to shoot
trigger.
me.
I didn't
Yeah.
pull the trigger.
Let's look at the evidence. he pulled his gun out when I went to go put him in cuffs, and he started shooting at me. So I tased him. I went to go put him in cuffs, and then he broke the cuffs, pulled out, started shooting at me again, and I fucking rolled out of the way. I was like, ah! And I shot him.
I feel like he's usually around by now.
Hello, officer.
Hello.
I like your
Huh.
glasses.
It would be a very
Did you get
different
them-
case if they did what they were supposed to do.
Did you get your
So,
glasses from
yeah.
your grandma?
No, I commandeered them from a child in the hospital. In the
Oh my god.
So
In the
glasses for a
airport.
child.
In the
I was not
hospital?
an officer at the time.
Did you
in the
take?
airport. They
Did
seemed
you?
lost.
Did you take? Did you take glasses
You
from
took-
a dying kid in the hospital? You took.
Nope.
You took
Airport.
glasses from a dying Make-A-Wish kid.
Airport.
You took.
A
Airport.
dying child at
Make-A-Wish.
at the airport.
They could be
Glasses
dead
from a
now. I don't
Make-A-Wish
know.
child who was blind
They
in
may
the
be
mirror.
Make-A-Wish
I don't know.
kid.
Trying to go to Disneyland.
You-
I don't
And
know
you're
if he's a
good
prescription.
officer? Jeez.
Oh my god! I can't believe you would
Good
take.
officer does
Yeah,
not
I would-
mean good person.
I can't believe.
I will say
you
his
did that.
closing argument was kind of funny. Moose Maple's a good officer. He's a good officer. I'm like,
He's a
okay,
good
we're not
guy.
Shit
arguing
from
whether or
dying
not
kids
Moose is
at
a
the
good officer or
hospital.
not. We're arguing whether or not there's enough fucking probable cause for this arrest.
I'm losing hope. I'm just losing faith everywhere, guys.
You should see the shit that we have to deal with
What
on a
if
daily
the kid
basis.
wished for those glasses? What if that was the Make-A-Wish
Like the
kid's
fact-
wish?
Sucks for him. Life's not fair. Sucks for
Oh
him. They're my
my
glasses now.
Holy Jesus.
That's so fucked up.
It's fucked up.
Probably
Yeah,
like
Joey 100% should have missed this
died.
case.
on a like football
Oh,
field.
Like the DA's
yes.
office fucking up should have been enough for the case to be dismissed.
I agree.
This was a
I thought-
very big waste of time.
I thought we were just gonna end up both of us being witnesses. I thought it was gonna be like, well, Moose is here. Axel, if you want to go, I thought you guys were gonna question me.
But yeah,
or
if you
like
were on
I
the
was.
witness list, then yeah, I would have fucking
Yeah.
gone ham on the cross, and then Axel probably would have been put on the stand to try.
That
to
would have
go
been
against what you
fun.
had said.
I love
It
court.
would have been fun.
Falcone, when we're outside of these walls, I love you, but I'm gonna scream at you when we're in court.
Yeah, whatever happens in court stays in court. I don't-
Good, just like Vegas.
There's a lot of people, especially in the police department, that are pissy with me because when I go into court, like I'm an
Court
attorney,
mode.
like it's court mode. That's what it is. Like, and then I get out of court and I'm like, hey,
Your
sorry, I
job
didn't
is
mean
to hate me
fucking
when
shit
you're
on
over
you.
here.
Yeah, like my whole job is to make you look like shit on the stand. That's what I'm supposed to do.
I don't know. I just work here.
You don't have to.
The report quite clearly states.
You don't have to.
I mean, there's really not a whole lot else to do.
Oh. God damn it, he's
Whether
still
you work in the
deliberating.
DOJ or
Oh,
you
he's gonna be
fucking
deliberating
run
for
a
the
food
next
truck.
2 hours, dog.
I shouldn't have fucking come. I don't need to be here. I don't need to be here, actually.
You don't. In fact, you're not supposed to be here.
No, he could watch.
No, I want to see. Actually, I don't
He's
even
a
think I care
watcher.
anymore after what I saw. You know what? I don't think I care. Axel,
But
hey, if
If
you
you
get up
were
here,
a
dap me
good
up.
cop, you should have said, "Hey, yeah, the DA's office fucked up. We should drop these charges."
I did say they fucked up. Dap me up. If you get out of these good shit, you got away with it. All right, I'm gonna get out of here. I got other stuff that I want to do. I think I don't want to. I don't know. I don't want to see. I'm gonna go talk to the DA.
See you.
All right. Guys.
Well, I got some spicy stuff for you after.
One of them is regarding Joy. Aaron.
Okay.
And how the magistrate will.
Well, that happened.
I'd be there for you for that.
This
Hey,
was
JJ.
such a waste of time.
I mean, if this is what we're talking
Yeah.
about, then yeah, I have a few things. Yeah, if you want.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, it was.
So, it's already been ruled out as public info. So, long story short,
Yep.
So the DA's, I'm suing the police department and Travis Wilcox, right? It's not the state.
Makes me nervous that they're deliberating for a long time.
Oh, he does that all the time.
Oh, okay.
It actually was a waste.
The police department and Travis Wilcox in civil matters, and I motion to disqualify counsel on the grounds of the fact that they are they're contracted by the government to
What the
only
fuck are
be
you talking about? I'm
prosecutors and
going.
representation of the state, and that that
Who are
it's
you talking to
breaking the
right now? I
second
wasn't paying
article
attention.
preamble of
And
the
also, I
Constitution,
have
that it's
3
outside the
officers to
purview
call
of
back.
prosecutors given to the DA's office, where you're only allowed to prosecute for the state, and you cannot be representing any interested individuals.
Well,
Exactly
while we're at it,
And
Spring, you looking for a law firm?
she
Oh, yeah, well,
denied it,
she's one of the
stating
people
I
that
just got offered a
that
job at the DA's office.
Don't do it.
What?
Don't do it. I've been there, done that. It's not that great.
Me and KT were like,
go ahead?
All you get is officers fucking yelling at you all the time because you're telling them they don't have enough for an arrest.
Let's just say in the civil matter, we
just gotta
find
click
out.
into
And then you try to bring forward things that are issues like, clear Article 6 violations, people ostracize you. It's not worth it.
Right? That would be a conflict
Hmm.
of interest because the
Yeah.
prosecutors are
Europe.
defending him, but who's gonna have to press charges against
And
him
I'll
later
cook
when
on
we
it.
find out
I'm
who
gonna
he
cook.
is?
What are you with? RDM? Is RDM?
Conflict
Is
of
Rosa even around? I have never met. I've actually haven't seen her.
So
in a while.
Rosa owns RDM, but she no longer manages it. She works for the mayor's office now. So I manage it and Sebastian manages it.
Of defining
Right.
the prosecutor is then. What is the point?
I'll have to think about it. Because WTF Law also asked me about. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Ugh.
They also have like 50,000 attorneys.
And also like multiple on trial for murder.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that is true.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Well, Axel, we'll see what happens. Since Joy didn't throw it out for the Article 6 violation, I think he might find you guilty of the attempted murder.
Great.
That's one hell of a jump.
I'm not gonna lie. Out of anybody in the judiciary, I fully expected Joy to actually throw this case out.
No, that's not okay. Good lord.
It wasn't even the judge.
And the
Well,
fact
I
that he
mean, there's-
didn't is fucking mind-boggling.
Which is ironic because that whole
Well, there are options anyway. At least it's not like.
powers and he's actively going against what is written for him.
But it's a unique one, and hopefully there's no. Hopefully he doesn't make any sort of case decisions on this. Like, I mean, there's nothing to decide. Like, he shouldn't be able to read the report because there are so many factually incorrect things in that report. But if I were to go up on the stand, you would ask me questions, but then they could ask me questions too, and then I start to incriminate myself.
Exactly.
So
That's why I always ask, like, I will never sit there and tell you to go on the stand, ever. I will tell you what I think the pros of going on the stand are and the cons of going on the stand are, and I leave it up to you.
Yeah.
But now they have to press charges against him.
Yeah, I think
There's
not
no way
going
this
on the
case is
stand
real.
was the
Yeah.
good call, but especially because Moose wasn't here. I mean, if Moose was here, I had to go on the stand.
Oh, 100%.
That's so
Which I was ready for, but yeah.
Oh, they can do it because they have a bar is like a very, very slippery slope.
Especially if they're claiming
All
to
right.
represent.
So if he finds me guilty, I mean, maybe he.
Which they literally
Yeah.
did
I mean,
3 separate times in
I
that
don't even
document.
think they had anything about like
Jesus
the fact that it's not even my van. Like, how do I? Like, I was in it, but like, did I rent it?
We
I
need to
don't
wake
know.
up
What was he
Bridget
using the van
soon.
for? He
Not
didn't like your
today, I
point.
don't
He didn't
think,
ask me
but
any of that stuff.
maybe tomorrow.
Fortunately not.
Well, they have that it is a government state-issued
Oh,
van.
Yeah.
But no, yeah, he didn't ask you whether or not you were using the van for repairs. They didn't provide any
Yes,
evidence that
sir.
you're not repairing cars, that you weren't a mechanic.
Oh, my client
I'm
hasn't got
sorry.
paid in a month.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe that's where I work.
Mhm.
Have my mechanic
I'll
shop.
sue the state over
is
it.
right by my
I
house.
figured I'd talk to one last judge about it.
What happens if like
I did have a business. I did have a
them
proposal put in there for a mechanic shop in Stab City. So
I
Oh,
think
nice.
trying to come to
yeah,
an
it got
agreement.
denied. I got the text yesterday.
Oh, shitty.
Payment plan.
Yeah.
But, like, this is the
Oh,
Mine
well.
got denied
this is the
too for my
cop
printing
thing,
company,
so
so.
I think if the cop couldn't pay
Yeah,
his department
I
to pay
mean,
for him.
who knows? I mean, I wanted to sell used bikes, motorbikes and stuff, and then repair them, but that was
Yeah, I have a drink. You need a drink?
that was denied. I assume it has something to do with
Twice.
this case that
Yeah, but if you're
they didn't like the violent
Hey,
stuff.
the fuck's up, Austin? What's up?
Then I will. Hey, I want to go.
Oh well, what can you do?
Yeah,
You know,
we can do that. I mean, I kind of want to focus like the constitution stuff is.
mayor's gonna do what the mayor wants to do.
Hey, what's up? Nice to see you.
But if they're just gonna rule, well, they have a bar license, so they might. Call me do tits, civil stuff, buddy. Then I'm gonna be like, well. what about
Literally, the
civil?
only
I
businesses I've
really
seen
just wanna focus
approved,
on
though,
the
are like
constitution.
event businesses
No,
or
it doesn't.
food
It
trucks.
doesn't.
It
But
literally
I think
says it in there rather than any
Yeah.
interested individual. What is it?
Yeah, I mean, what did they say? Did they make an announcement yesterday? I thought they said there was something about yeah. With that being said, it doesn't mean my team is not considered. I can confidently say that my team is. Wait, hold on.
That's like a practical sense, or does he want like a
Yeah.
theoretical
If your
sense?
business isn't denied, we are just waiting for the city to be ready for your business. So I'm optimistic for sure.
Hmm.
I get it. Gotta like, you know, like for me, for example, like selling used bikes, you gotta like find an importer, you know, gotta get the paperwork, the accountants, and all that stuff to, you know, get the
Kimberly Johnson.
customizing the bikes and the parts. It's just, you know, it's a lot. It's a lot. I get it. It was worth a shot.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
We would. There was another idea thrown around too of opening up a like a theater, like a movie theater. You know,
That'd be cool.
yeah, something to do. Sell popcorn and shit.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Got denied.
Very, very quick. You know. They really.
That put out the.
But is it just you
race
now?
ribbons
Like I
and
heard
one.
you kind of talking about
I mean, especially, I mean,
talking about the firm, but yeah, I haven't heard from Rosa in a while.
It's me, Sebastian, and Meredith. Rosa, she's taking a little vacation right now.
Yeah.
She technically still owns the firm. However, myself and Sebastian manage it. Meredith works with us. Sadie was working with us, but she got pulled to the DA's office. Yeah, right now I'm working on building it up. I'm trying to
I'll be right back.
into, but she wasn't here today, so.
Harvey,
Yes, Katie.
let's go talk outside really quickly.
Yeah. Oh. Hopefully she's doing all right.
I'll just go fuck myself, I guess.
What, did you say something?
No, but
I don't know. There's been a lot of law firms approaching, asking, you know, to get on retainer and such. So it's
Say I told you he's fine.
it's a little interesting to see the shakeup. We'll say. Haven't seen Rosa around
Yeah.
in a while.
Honestly, there's a lot of attorneys that are just fucking irritated and tired.
Yeah.
Like shit like this today,
Right.
where the state can literally do absolutely fucking nothing, less than the bare minimum, actually do nothing other than try to get the case dismissed. And yet somehow the state, or it's still allowed to go forward.
Oh my god.
Hey, let him know, Falcone.
Oh.
Huh? What do you
Hell
mean?
yeah, let him know.
Oh yeah, no. If he's found guilty, I'm appealing this shit.
Yeah.
Like,
It's crazy, man. I'm like,
I love it how they put up a big stink to have Moose as co-prosecutor, and then he left.
even he agreed that it should have been thrown.
Yeah. Well, this is good. Hopefully get my business or my weapons license back too. I'd like to go hunting.
Austin, how long you been awake today?
A long ass time.
Hi, Steve.
Oh yeah.
At least in storm.
13 hours with breaks.
Wait, what?
What's he doing
Already?
now?
Yeah, I didn't even realize it was almost midnight, to be honest.
Wow.
I thought it was like 10, but yeah.
Damn.
I went and robbed some cars for like an hour in my apartment on a game. Pretty fun. It's like the only break I've had.
What? Did something happen?
But I'm not on duty right now, so there's that.
Okay, well then just chill.
Sloppy.
Yeah, I am.
Really nice seeing you at the wedding.
Said mean
Did you hear that
things?
they're getting a divorce?
Already? What? What happened?
Yeah. I don't want to talk about it because I spent a long.
You
ass
watched the
time
Barbie
there.
movie?
You have to know.
Huge. Okay, good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
I got my
that was-
2.5k for the name change, so
All right,
hey,
all right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna complain. Oh. That was
You're
fast.
playing it.
Huh?
I got you. I got you.
Or both my
I've
best
heard
Huge.
friends,
sometimes that I'm
so
in court that everyone
it's
You're in a-
fucked up.
and everything
Yeah,
I'm
you're in
saying.
a tough spot.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah. I catered it.
But if it's dismissed, they can't appeal the the state can't appeal it, right?
Yeah, they can
Wasn't Carl
appeal
convicted
the
like
dismissal by the judge, but if it's dismissed with prejudice and all that stuff, you're already at double jeopardy, so they wouldn't be able to refile again.
Catching straight
Okay.
season or something.
Usually, if the state loses, the state loses.
Oh,
Great. Okay. I'm optimistic.
I see. Yeah, I didn't stay for the whole thing because Wombat doesn't
Trying to
like
stay optimistic.
listen to music
Trying
in
to
the
be.
city, and she wanted to go. So
Oh, why doesn't she like listening to the music in the
I
city?
don't know. It hurts her ears or something. I don't know.
Oh, does it hurt her contacts?
Actually, you know what
I have
is
no
Spring
idea.
Sun?
She's really sensitive to loud stuff,
Yeah.
so that's probably why.
Well, there is a lot like considering like the property was really big, and you know you could be far enough
These
away.
deliberations
so it's
seem
pretty
long.
quiet.
They always are.
Yeah.
Okay.
also, I'm
Well,
really
I mean,
awkward, so
usually
I
there's evidence presented.
You're
don't
not
understand
okay.
that.
How many times do we have to
Yeah.
have conversations?
Joy takes
I
a
am
long
awkward,
deliberation
especially with people that I
nonstop. If
don't
he
know,
doesn't
and I
take a
feel
long
like
deliberation,
half the people there.
That's
then
bad
you're
news.
fucked.
More than half.
Got it.
I
Okay.
self-teach myself everything through fucking it up.
All right. That's good
And
then. Look,
finessing my
see,
way through
you
it.
gotta
only
see the
reason I
light
got
at the
there
end of the
was-
tunnel. You just gotta
got an invite was
Great
because
little
I represent the
training
car
regimen I
crawl
got
there.
going
Yeah.
on.
What I'm assuming
Carmen's
is going to
really proud of
happen
me.
is he's going to find you not guilty of sale of controlled dangerous substance, misuse of a government-issued occupational vehicle, and then he'll find you guilty
Humphrey?
of failure to comply and attempted murder.
You've never
He
been
might find you not guilty of failure to comply,
hate me.
and then find you guilty of attempted murder. Because regardless of if the officer was giving you a lawful order to comply,
Wait,
you
what?
still shot him.
Or Kenzie? Sorry, you know Kenzie?
Yep.
I do.
Allegedly.
Have you ever actually had like a
Well,
full
I mean,
conversation
you've
before?
got your gun on scene, your casings on scene, your blood on scene, and Moose's blood on
Do we
scene.
want to make the new character after
They're
this
GSR
chat?
positive.
I think
So it's
so.
not really an
Well,
allegedly.
I mean,
Transitioned?
yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, it's interrogation right now.
I mean, they got a
I
picture of
guess.
somebody's
Back then
GSR
you
positive,
seem
but
to
there's
be-
no
you don't seem to twin set.
Yeah,
there's
the court's-
no
I
but
don't
there's
like
there's no
arguing that.
officer to
Everyone
say
keeps
that
telling
I
me
took the
I'm
GSR
correct.
test from Axel and he therefore was GSR positive.
Well, I might.
Is
I
it in the
might start
report
doing
or is
that.
it just like
Oh
a
my God.
You should
like a
not
copy
do
of
that.
the
No.
GSR test?
If
Damn,
we
that's a
keep
good
making
fucking
statements
point.
That, like, you know, we do not
I did
support
not
what
see
we're
that.
saying, like, every 5 days, then
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
see, you gotta cut the shit.
I mean, I could write anything I want on the top of a report and
Sorry,
say that it was, you know,
Right.
but
think
if
I
I don't,
did
if you don't have the
anything
officer to
wrong.
say that, hey, I took a test from him and he did this.
Oh, I'm Lucky Star. I work at WTF.
Oh, wait.
Didn't we meet like on my first day in the city?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I did not see that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, it's all good.
Now I'm a
And,
paralegal in HR. Isn't that
Well,
crazy?
yeah. No, I'm also like, yeah. I was.
Yeah.
the
It's just
sorry, I'm
good for our appeal, I guess.
Yeah. Oh my
Yeah,
god.
true.
It's only downhill from here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
So true. Especially if you keep
I-
fucking tweeting shit.
I mean, I'm in the roster for possibly becoming a court clerk, so you know.
Oh hell yeah.
You hiring
That's
lawyers?
awesome.
That'd be really cool. I know. I'm really.
I am.
really hoping.
But I like to see how they do on cases and stuff like that beforehand.
Yeah, and what's your name, sir? No, Aaron.
Aaron Fusar.
No. I said I know Aaron.
This one?
Oh, KT?
Oh yeah, I'm KT, founder at WTF.
He's the T in WTF.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. How have I never met you?
I like it's designed that way.
Okay.
Wow.
He comes
Wow.
around a lot less
That's
than
kind of
everyone
fucked
else.
up, though.
Got it.
Why you say
He's a
it like
busy
that?
man.
I prefer to be unknown.
Okay. Why are you being so edgy, bro?
Say you're born in the dark.
He's going Blade right now, bro.
Yes.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
Blade.
I like
Uh-huh.
Blade more than KT.
We do have a vampire problem, so.
We do have a vampire problem.
Garlic and shit in that office.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
for a
I'm good.
reason.
I can't hear you, Karma. What?
It's intentional.
Garlic conch B. I know we're.
I can hear you,
We're
ish.
trying to go off topic here. It's
Oh, your brain's
fantastic. I
farting.
don't mind that it smells like garlic or sage. It's an herb.
The smell of garlic.
Really?
Seem to be in the
Like-
office more than anyone else, so.
Roasted garlic smells
Bum
good.
bum 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 bum.
Don't both have garlic breath, but other than that,
Oh, that's true.
We don't tend to make out with my coworkers or places of
What are you
employment.
talking, Aaron? We always make. What are you talking about?
why? I feel like
I've
making out
seen
with
it.
coworkers
Don't be
all the time
shy,
is half the
Aaron.
fun.
Come on.
I make out with Franklin every day as well.
That's true. Not in the
Promotion from
office
Lucky.
though.
Yeah, exactly. We don't do it in the office. We have standards. We want everybody in the
Please
world to
don't
see
tell me
us
that.
kissing.
Please don't tell me that couch I've been sleeping
Bum,
on in the
bum,
office
bum,
is being used
bum.
for nefarious activities.
It is.
Oh, well.
Wait, so
Oh,
hold on.
God.
Question: if they if they find me guilty, yada yada yada, we appeal
This
the
is
decision.
this is Spring's mind. This is what's going on in her mind right now.
He likes
right?
to
Like,
shove
No,
you guys
we
in
would
there. That's all
we
I
would
know.
specifically be appealing the decision to let the case move forward.
Right.
And did you
Legs
like
for
it?
moral clue.
got it.
No, not in particular.
Yeah, so it's not like they're not trying to uncover new evidence during the appeal process. It's the fact
Yeah,
that
so
it shouldn't have even got to that point in the first place.
yeah, if we appealed the decision of the case,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like,
then
the decision
yes,
because it
they
was
could bring
approved,
forward
like,
stuff
Yeah,
to
yeah.
arguments that they brought
So,
into the case.
Yeah.
But we're not going to do
that's
that.
what
We're going to
we
appeal
It's
the
very
decision
possible.
to
That-
not
yeah,
dismiss the
going down
case.
that
I won't
basically.
rule it
So
out.
you go
Got
outside,
it.
and I'll
Okay.
catch up with
I
you
follow.
guys.
We do self investigations very well, and the best part is we
Just get
actually
the
hold ourselves
details, you know,
accountable.
take like really good notes and know how to explain them in a way that I can fucking understand them.
I will try. I will try my best.
All right, good,
Right.
good.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Carmen.
Bum bum bum.
For an appeal case that had no witnesses or no nothing, this is taking way longer than
That's
I thought. it would.
probably why, because it's so.
He's probably
they're
just
probably looking
rereading
into
the
the
report
report a
over and
lot,
over
yeah.
again. Yeah.
Lollipop, lollipop, oh, la 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 lollipop. Bum bum bum. You guys want this spring playlist?
Thing that I was talking to somebody outside of City Hall about this. What is your opinions on meatloaf?
Ew.
I've never had it.
Yeah, that's like not a thing in the UK.
Yeah, I've never had it.
KT.
I don't think I.
My mom makes great meatloaf.
Drop it.
She used to.
He said that this guy said it was an abomination. I disagree.
It is.
Really?
You gotta have it's gotta be good.
Yeah,
Like-
it sounds
Yeah.
like shit.
When you have meatloaf,
The
is there
the Candyman
cheese
10.
in it? When you think of meatloaf,
What
is there
happened?
cheese in it?
How did it end?
We're
So you
waiting
just
on
gotta go
verdicts.
meatloaf. That's the
Okay,
problem.
we're still waiting.
Chat,
Yeah.
if you have spring songs like this, please recommend
Karma-
them.
Karma
Please.
and Sati are on their way to
Candyman gun.
All right,
are.
I am back and ready to issue a verdict. Apologies
All right,
for the
there we
wait.
go.
This case presented some interesting little hang-ups because of the lack of any testimony given by any witnesses presented by the prosecution. So let's get into it. Essentially, the first question that we have to ask ourselves here is a suspicious activity call by itself enough reasonable suspicion to detain a person? And as far as looking through all the case law and the way we have viewed in the past, the answer to that is probably no. Generally speaking, reasonable suspicion to detain a person is a combination of a 911 or a dispatch call or something like that, plus something else. An example of that is like the Moody frisk. If you receive a suspicious activity call or some other call that would indicate some drug-related incident, and the officer gets a photograph of or sees someone making a handoff, that's reasonable suspicion to go in, detain the guy, frisk him, so on and so forth. The problem that I have in this case is the something else is articulated in the report, but it's largely unsubstantiated hearsay. It's, he was shifting around and he called a guy who he said it was attorney, and he was going in and out of the van and locked it. The problem is I don't actually have any officer witnesses that have actually testified to that. All I've got is a police report that was made at the time that says that, and there's no other statements in that report that substantiate this other than Deputy Moose Maple's written statement in his report. And because of the hearsay nature of all that, I don't think I can allow one officer's written statement in a report to be able to substantiate all of that
Oh.
just by itself. It may have been a different case if Moose Maple was called as a witness, if he was listed as a witness and was called and could be questioned and cross-examined about his report to see how much it actually holds up to his testimony given on the stand, but that wasn't the case today. So the other big issue that is sort of presented here in this case is that there was also a police shooting. And not only was there a police shooting allegedly in response to this illegal detainment, but there's a lot of physical evidence that points that Mr. Blackwood was the person who shot in this police shooting. He was tested and found GSR positive. His gun was entered into physical evidence with a serial number hashtag A697. 4 casings and 3 projectiles were gathered at the scene that came back to that. His blood is all over the scene, showing that he was the one who was present and shot his gun. There's a photograph of his possessions entered into evidence, showing that he had a gun in his possession at the time.
True.
And sort of the issue here is an illegal detainment doesn't that doesn't justify a police shooting. There's no evidence here that suggests that he was potentially entitled to use self-defense because, you know, maybe the officer confronted him with unlawful lethal force and maybe that would allow him to pull a lethal weapon in kind and defend himself, but there's nothing anywhere here to suggest that. And merely for an illegal detainment by itself, that doesn't allow you to pull a gun and shoot a police officer in the face. And there's a lot of physical evidence here that was gathered showing precisely that. Now, it is true that I can't really fairly say whether there was intent to kill involved in this shooting, for largely the same reason as before, because any facts or circumstances I could derive to show that it was an intentional killing, or like an attempted, like, not just, he shot at someone, but he shot to try and kill them. All of those factors are similarly kind of unsubstantiated hearsay here, but as far as I can tell here, there's an overwhelming amount of physical evidence that says you committed an assault with a deadly weapon. And that issue raises an additional problem, and that is of inevitable discovery. Illegal stop or not, at the time that you shoot a police officer in the face, you're now under arrest for shooting a police officer in the face. And that gives officers the right to perform a search incident to that arrest. So that would allow them to search your person and like the immediate surroundings, etc., etc. Now the question is, with regards to all these other charges, does that inevitable discovery rule extend to a search of the van that was on scene? And in my opinion, I think that's still no, because the van, nothing implicates the van in the crime of shooting a police officer. There's not really any facts or circumstances there to suggest, probable cause that this van was used in the commission of that crime, the crime of shooting Moose Maple in the face. And also in the report, there's not really any articulated reason that, let's say, the van was illegally parked, and so we're justifying this under a search incident to an impoundment. Because if a car is illegally parked and it needs to be towed, officers are allowed to search that vehicle to do an inventory search of it. But there's no facts or circumstances here that articulate any need to search the van in this scenario. So as far as I can tell, based on everything here, I think I have to suppress the evidence of the drugs and the money found in the van, as well as the vehicle registration found in the van. So that knocks out sale of controlled dangerous substance and misuse of a government occupational vehicle. Similarly, the failure to comply, again, is mostly unsubstantiated hearsay. but it led to a police shooting, and I kind of don't think that police shooting was essentially random. But I think in this case, I have to give the defense a benefit of the doubt here, and also go not guilty on failure to comply with a peace officer. As for attempted murder of a government employee, for the reasons I
Downgraded to
stated
assault with
before,
another.
I don't think the intentionality here was necessarily meant, that there was like an intentional attempt to murder Mr. Maple. But there very clearly was a police shooting here based on all the physical evidence gathered, and shooting a police officer in the face is, you don't get to do that just because somebody was illegally detaining you. You only get to do that if the officer was like unjustifiably using deadly force against you. Then maybe you would be able to shoot back at the police officer. But there's no facts of that. So I have to find you guilty of assault with a deadly weapon. So that is going to be the order of this court. You are not guilty basically to all charges except assault with a deadly weapon, which is downgraded from attempted murder of a government employee.
Oh, so we won.
And that is
Man,
going
that's
to be the
weird.
order
That's
of this
like it was
court.
the
If
plea
anybody
deal
has any
that we
questions
offered
about my
them.
verdict, I will stay behind as per usual.
That is literally the plea I offered them.
Great. Well, yeah. So okay, so what you're saying is that they could put a bunch of fucking pictures and reports and stuff, and then say that, oh, like, use this against this person, even though there's no. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, you know what? Whatever. I'll take it as a win.
I still don't agree with the fact that they continued forward the case. But I mean, it's not a bad outcome.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I'm good with it. I'm good with it.
It's a win in my books, to be honest. Dropped all the charges, so it's kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah, worst case, 45
They
days
had a
from
case
now,
today.
put in an expungement, and yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
You could also
So,
civilly sue Moose
4
for trying to
PM
illegally
EST.
detain you and leading to this whole situation.
The slim
all right.
one,
Yeah. Let's
I don't
do
know
it.
how it would go.
first
I am not a
is
civil lawyer.
RV,
I don't do
but
civil
there's nothing
suits.
on it. There's been no motions or anything. So I don't
But
know if-
Spring, on the other hand, said she loves
Yeah,
doing
you might
civil
have-
suits.
I love
maybe
defending
speak to
them.
Joy about it because he was the.
Yeah, but now you could be the plaintiff.
I'll look into it.
What was the name on the
I'm not
case?
gonna say yes.
Oh
though.
wait, never mind. He
Um,
motioned to postpone. Never mind.
All right.
You
Yeah.
put a motion. I
Oh,
didn't
oh,
see it.
okay, yeah.
Let's
So
see
it wasn't
who
acknowledged.
is around that is
Spring.
It's
that
fine.
likes
Yeah, I'll make
doing-
myself available for you, and you can like call me and just.
I can ask Joy about it.
There you go.
There's a few other attorneys around too. If Spring doesn't want to do it, that do like doing civil cases.
Yeah,
So
he motioned to postpone until the
I just
15th
I'm a criminal
because
defense attorney. That's what I
of
do.
His injuries.
Yeah.
You would want somebody who specializes in doing civil.
Spring daffodil.
It should be fine. But
Yeah,
it is
perfect.
the third time it's been rescheduled, which is probably really annoying. So he's
Okay.
probably gonna be
Great.
upset
Well,
if you do speak to him.
thank you.
The timing wouldn't
yeah.
have worked.
So
out
obviously,
anyway
we talked
'cause
about
of-
appealing the
yeah,
decision
he's
to
out of
dismiss
city
the
now,
case.
even if he wasn't.
Do you want to do that or no?
Yeah.
I mean, I kind of do, but
Didn't get spam called by Slim. Probably wasn't.
like, we should probably weigh up pros and cons to like. I mean, I've found.
Yeah, he texted me today that he
Like,
wants me
so
to
even
talk
if
to him. I'm just
They
procrastinating,
can't go back
honestly.
and change
I don't really know him too
his
well,
decision on
so
what
I
you were
just
guilty
feel
and
a
not
little
guilty.
awkward.
He might
Okay.
ask you to fucking hire him.
Yeah.
or he's gonna
All
take
right.
him
Yeah.
back.
But
let's-
it is
I
going to
think-
be a very long, drawn out situation. And I have not seen one approved yet.
Speak about the whole.
But I could try to file.
Yeah. Because ultimately, they're
just
using
wanted to give him a heads
it
up
wasn't
that
somebody
Frankie
else
hasn't been
that read the
around and
evidence
that,
and read his
I was
police
gonna
report.
try
It was
and
Moose
maybe
Maple that
gently
wrote
let
that
him
police
know
report. So he's
to
still
not be
taking
so
that
demanding
that
of a
evidence
fall
into
of Frankie's
consideration
time
that it's
for
his
every
testimony
single time one of his
and
boys got in
looking at all
trouble.
the pictures. There's no evidence to
Yeah, but
actually
he's
say
not
that,
gonna
He never
organize-
you know,
agreed to be
my blood is
everyone's
on scene
lawyer,
because
like,
he
just
shot
liked
me.
Slim and
You
wanted
know,
to help him out.
there's
we were
no
gonna organize
evidence
that,
to
I would
support
come
the
and
fact
see
that
the deal
I
with
was the
the-
one that was GSR
non-felony
positive.
areas.
There's no
When
evidence to
everything
support the
happened,
fact that
I didn't
like
even mention it because
you know
I
that,
doubt he'd want me as his fucking
I
so.
was
What happened with
I'm
y'all
r-
again?
running out of my
forgot.
Because
I'm
I
losing
told
my
him
train of
about
thought
everything
here.
with the case
Yeah.
and how
I
spoke,
say
and then
take
he
a day
beat
or
my
two
ass
to
in
think
the
about it.
office, so I was
What
not gonna
the
tell
Back
him
out to me. Let me know what you decide.
tell him
Okay.
at that point. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
okay.
be a lawyer.
Time to
by
think
the
about
way."
it.
So that'd just
Cool.
be
All right.
really bad timing.
And then as far as my fine goes,
For non-felony A's, I don't mind.
It'll get
having
removed.
His boys.
The only fine that you
Felony
have
A's, I cannot
the
do
assault
like
with
this
deadly.
treason thing.
Yeah.
It's all been
I
thrown
know.
on me, and it's
which
definitely
is
added pressure. and
probably
it's
not a
just very
whole, not
shitty.
$6,200.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. And I mean,
Just, I can't handle
that
them
then?
getting upset for Frankie not being around
Or should I
for
wait
all their
until
bullshit.
I should
Like,
probably
So with the
wait.
deadly is 1,000. No,
Oh,
you should
yeah.
you should
They
pay
picked the
it
time
because
for
you're
fucking
coming
Good.
close to being due.
Yeah. Okay. And then if I pay it, then
default.
and then then they find that the case shouldn't have moved forward. Then if that's the route we decide to go.
Conversed.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
Great.
there's more important things
Cool.
sometimes. Sometimes he just mentally can't handle it, and I think that they have to accept that.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you both.
Because it's not going to go well for them, and I voted.
You're going
against
on
it
hike
to
now.
say that
Of
they
course.
were requesting it.
Yeah. The
Give it
judge
by
on
you there.
that?
Yeah, Spring. I'll be. I'll reach out to you in
Yeah,
a day
yeah.
or so.
Yeah, of course, sounds good. Thank you.
Thank you.
No worries.
No.
So
That would make you look really bad.
exactly, and I'm not trying to make myself look stupid just for these guys.
Yeah. Who's the judge on that? Do you
Yes, I'm
know?
a fucking civil suit lawyer. Fucking, there's like millions of people coming to me to sue people, and I'm like, bitch, I've only defended lawsuits. The fuck?
Like other lawyers coming to you, or is it people like actually coming to you?
Both.
Primary.
Good lord.
They probably just like you because you're a likable person and you work at the DMV and they see you got your license, so why not?
Mm.
You should take a few, but I wouldn't have more than 5 docket cases right now. Especially on your first fucking in your first 24 hours of having your bar. You need to just try and pace yourself, don't get overloaded.
Someone's calling me. Hello, this is Spring.
Hey, Suge, I'm kind of weird question. I'm in the middle of nowhere and I need someone to look something up on an MDW. If I send you some money, would you do that?
Yeah, sure. What do you need looked up?
All right, so someone told me the fishing laws updated. It used to be you could only fish, up north in that lake, what have you, by Grapeseed, Sandy.
Mm-hmm.
Did that change? Are you able to fish elsewhere now?
Let me have a cheeky squiz.
Because they're trying to tell me you can do anything outside the city limits, which I know that for the hunting. I don't know that for the fishing, though.
It says fishing is only allowed outside of city limits off any natural formed land mass adjacent to water or structures attached to said natural formed land masses or on any legal water faring vessel, so like a boat. Fishing in non-designated areas or private properties without permission is not allowed. Unauthorized locations are anything considered to be a part of any sewer network, so basically the canals, government land containing government facilities, so for example, humane labs.
All right, let me get straight to the point. Like, do they say basically? I'm thinking like the lake, north, the dam lake, just north of the dam. Because I think there's a picture, and I know there's one for the hunting, but I don't know if it talks about the fishing shit.
Let me have a look.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, it doesn't specifically state no. Hang on.
And there a picture that shows all the zones and what have you.
Yeah. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm gonna give a police officer a call who's part of like the Grapeseed Sheriff's
Yeah,
Department.
you do whatever you need. You holler back at me and you let me know how much you want in your state ID.
Yeah, of course. I will do that in 2 seconds. All right. All right. No worries.
All right.
Siri, hang up. Siri, hang up. Siri, hang up. There we go. GSD. Grapeseed. Let's see. Moose maple. Moose fucking maple.
That's true.
Oh, it would make sense to call a ranger, actually. Whoops. Ranger. Call sign. I don't know if Clarence is around. I'm gonna try and call Clarence.
This is so messy.
It just means that
all 3 of those would have to not be allowed to help out in that case
Alright, well, fuck you. Yeah, well, it doesn't specifically, like, state otherwise. Let's ask her. Or am I just dumb? Outside of fishing limits, city limits. The dam isn't the Marlow Drive. Nah, it's.
Spring,
Hey, what's up?
you're a lawyer now.
I am. Hey, I have a question for you. With the fishing, you can only fish outside of city limits, so that counts the dam as well, right? The one
You
near
can fish any
Park?
waters.
Can you? Oh.
On my MDW, hold on, let me look.
Yeah, I am still a lawyer, but I work at the DMV like at the dead of night. Like I'll like sit there on duty as a lawyer, and then if people walk into the DMV and no one's working, then I'm like, I can help you.
Oh, only outside of city limits.
Hmm. Yeah, and city limits are past Marlow Drive, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
But what? You think someone's really gonna bother you if you do that? That's crazy.
No, someone just called me about it, so I was like, well, I mean,
Case?
Huh?
Your first case as a lawyer?
Yeah, it was. It was a stupid case. I'm kind of mad that it was my first case as a lawyer. I'm not gonna lie. It was actually so scuffed. I literally just stood there and did nothing the entire time. I didn't. It was.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You're circling me. Why?
Did you win?
Oh yeah, we won.
Nice.
Yep. Yep.
Walking around you in a circle.
Around in a circle.
Who's this?
Walking around in a circle.
This person's Spring.
Hey.
Hello.
Okay. Tell me, why are people calling me? So many people calling me. What the fuck? I become a lawyer and
Need you, Spring.
everyone wants me. Holy shit.
They want you.
My god, my mugshot is.
Hey, you got better be.
Yeah. So it's outside of you can only fish outside of city limits anywhere, and city limits are past Marlow Drive, and unfortunately, the dam is within city limits technically. Unfortunately.
Yeah, I think someone.
My apologies, chat. Everyone wants to talk to Spring. Thanks. The Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can. The Candyman can.
DA's office knows. I'm a bulldog defense attorney, but outside the court, I'm cool as shit. We hang out. We're, you know what I mean?
I will talk to her. She's fairly new, so she might not know you. I don't know if you know her as well as the others.
I come hard, sure. I came hard at her, but.
Oh, that's a good song.
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, yeah, I'm so sorry. My phone broke for a second. Yeah, so yeah, outside of city limits, and unfortunately, the dam is within city limits.
I was literally getting yelled at.
Yeah, but That. I mean, and
Talk to me
it's
about
the
it.
lake. I'm talking about the lake. The lake, like, you know, that the dam holds up. So like, the circle for city limits goes like right over the middle of the lake. So as long as I'm on the north half of the lake, I'm good, right?
Oh, if you're on the north house of the lake, yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. That's what I was going for.
Yeah, no, that's fine. As long as it doesn't say like private property or anything, then yeah, you're good.
All right, cool. What's your state ID?
Oh no, don't worry about it. It's okay.
No, you getting something?
Okay.
You saved me a trip.
Yeah, that's okay. 10395, and you give me whatever you want. I don't really
right.
mind.
Thank you, Shug.
Of course, no worries. Bye bye.
All right, have a good one.
Yeah, you too. Hi, Tammy. Who is Tammy?
That's a good question, actually. Pretty sure. I'm pretty sure he'll be making a stop Monday-ish if the email I got is correct.
Should've.
Counselors who were supposed to be here for court.
Yeah, like I was asking if you remember it,
Was
or if you
here,
knew it.
Your Honor. I think he went outside to talk to somebody real quick.
Spring?
Yeah, that's me. Hey, what's up?
Literally just here like 2 minutes.
I'm Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. You want to talk? Do you want us to talk somewhere private or?
Yeah, we can go somewhere more quiet.
Okay, perfect.
Sorry. Sorry.
I'll follow you.
Okay.
Montag's asking for you, so you should probably go in.
Oh, hello.
Oh,
I don't know if
sorry,
anyone
excuse
owns
me,
these
pardon?
offices. No, I think they're good. Oh, nope. Someone owns that office. What's in here? Alrighty, we'll just go in here. Fuck it. What's up?
So I was arrested last night, and because so one of my coworkers was selling drugs at the Up and Atom, and his customers were hanging out there still. I came out to check what was going on, you know, the cop car and like the whole arrest. The customers got mad at me, started like attacking me. I ran away in front of the cop. The cop took it as me selling, smelled me, detained me, and searched me. And I didn't feel too great about it.
Okay. Yeah, interesting. And you like want to appeal it? Is that what, or you want me to?
Yeah, that was 100%. I want to appeal it. It happened last night.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, we can definitely appeal it. Do you want to? Let's have a look.
Thank you for responding.
Of course. Alrighty. So what I'm gonna need you to message me is your full name, your state ID, and then do you have the report number by any chance? If you don't, that's totally fine.
No, I don't.
That's okay.
Yeah, all I seen was they did controlled dangerous substance ×2 because I had coke and 4 joints. So.
Okay. Can you just like, do you know like the general time of when it was?
Between 3:30 a.m. and 4 a.m. because I had to go at 4.
Okay, perfect. So, around is that in EST?
Yep, EST.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, so just message me that, and then if you just
my name, state ID, and you asked for the report number, but I don't really have that.
yeah, no, that's fine. And then what I want you to do is you're just gonna send $1 to 10395, and just title it attorney fees.
You said 10395.
Yeah, and then just title it like with the note, attorney fees. Cute. She's cute. Ba-ba-na-na-na. Okay, perfect. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna talk you through the process. Is I'm gonna put in a FOIA request for the report itself, and then we'll have a look at it, and then we'll take it to the docket, and we'll appeal it. All right?
I think. Sorry.
You're okay.
Would it be better if I had a witness?
Did you have a witness to it? Like, was that?
I might be able to get a witness, but I don't have her number. It was another coworker.
What's her name?
I think I might have her number. I'll be honest.
If
let
you
me
don't have
see.
a number, that's okay. If you have a name, I can look her up, and hopefully her number's on record.
Iris Riddick.
Iris, okay. Iris Riddick. Okay. Perfect. All right. So what I'll do is I will look at the report and see what it says. And then if I think it's necessary that Iris should be called as a witness, then we'll definitely do that.
I mean, the only thing she can really account for is like I wasn't selling there. Like the cop straight up accused me because of the angry customer. Oh, you're selling. Hold on, let me smell you.
Did you have any cash on you?
I had $600, but they didn't take it.
Okay. Awesome. And you 100 like, okay, and you weren't selling. Okay, that's fine. All right.
Yeah, I literally just got there. I saw them arresting somebody and like to start my shift at the Up and Atom.
Okay.
And then, yeah, that whole thing happened.
All right. Yeah, 100%. Well, I definitely think there's a case there to it then. Yeah, we can definitely look into it, and then I will put in the FOIA request for this, and then I will let you know what happens. Do you have any questions?
Is there anything? I don't know. You kind of did a good job explaining everything. You kind of explained the process, the FOIA, and yeah, I know you'll be in contact with me in the future.
Yeah, 100%. There you go. You already know it.
Yes. Yeah. I'm not really too worried about it. I just want to get this appeal going because, oh boy, that was a bad arrest.
Yeah. It sounds like it. I'm not gonna lie. So I definitely think there's a case there. Yeah.
Yeah. What should I do about this fee? Should I just pay it?
That's a doozy because it really depends on the judge. How long until it's due?
Oh, I have the report number for you. I just realized.
Oh, you do have the report number? Yeah, perfect. What's the report number?
The fine is listed under report number 11808.
11808. All right, perfect. I'm just gonna send that to you real quick. 11808. Report. All right, perfect. Yeah, I will definitely look into that now. I was going to. I don't know why I said now. Sorry, I'm tired. But yeah, 100%.
Oh no, yeah, no, trust me. Thank you for extending your time.
Of course, anytime. Yeah, I will definitely let you know what happens. Fine.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm gonna get it going and let you get to it. Okay.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for meeting me.
Of
and
course.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Stay safe, Tammy.
Have a good night.
You too. Great. Oh, you know what's actually... Hang on. Wait. Wait, chat, wait. I'm gonna play this song again.
Yep. That's it. Yep.
Woman is a disgrace to God.
So
Relax, dude.
Congrats on your bar
2024,
license.
man.
Thank
Can't
you.
talk like that.
Thank you. It means a lot.
Really, that case was a shit show. I was.
Oh,
not
it
there
was
for any of
fucked.
this.
It was so I literally, like, the second he asked for a sidebar, I was like, nah, I can't. This is so fucked. This is actually fucked.
Doesn't shock me.
That's Falcone.
But we won, I guess, so.
Nice. Falcone has been on like a like demon time ever since he got contempt of court that one time after the suspension.
I have a movie night.
It's always been like that.
Like it got amped up to the extreme. Since then, he's hot-headed in a good way. Sometimes.
Falcone, you mean?
Did I add this to
Bloody
my playlist?
Falcone.
Add to playlist.
Suspended?
Spring. There we go.
Yeah. Long story short, it
Like
was
a month ago.
Yeah, this was like last month or something like that. It was
Oh.
he saw evidence in like a setting in which like he wasn't initially going to use, but then he decided, oh, this can help my client, but he didn't actually submit it on the docket, but used it anyways. Yeah, and it like that's like a very big no-no, and he got reamed by Schwinghammer.
Yikes.
They had a big bar hearing or whatever. They suspended it for the time being, and then they had a hearing.
What the fuck?
It was like a pretty publicized meeting. Or whatever,
What the fuck?
He got a suspension for like 5 days, and that was the end of that. I'm not even
Didn't he
surprised
leave
anymore.
the city after that?
No,
I think he quit.
He quit.
He quit, and then he
got
came back.
reinstated,
Yeah.
and then he had his following case that he was permitted to do because it was on the docket before all of that. He was allowed to be the attorney for that. He got like one objection hurled his way, and he went fucking off on this guy and got contempt of court by Katya, I think.
To be fair, every representative in that case got contempt in that.
Alright,
that
I have to go
trial.
do fucking 4 years. You get your bar license and everyone wants you. What the fuck?
Have fun.
Let me turn this up. Oh, you know what dance works? Genuinely. Whoop. Is that a gun or are you just happy to see me? Wait, I can't tell if the lights are red or not. Wait, I actually don't know. Wait, is the green on the top? I don't know. No, it's not. It's on the bottom.
Stop running red lights. Oops. Hey. 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 Hey.
I'm more than colorblind right now.
Fuck you.
It's on site, motherfucker. It's on fucking site.
Oh yeah?
It's on fucking site. Going for pit. It's successful. This man got some road rage. Truly. I need an office. Let's go find an office, actually. Fuck you. We'll just do it up on the roof, actually. Tonight! Thinking about this event that happened here and this was the day that Sally and Skylar slept together. Sex! Oh, I'm digging the fucking old music right now. This is my office now. This is my office now, chat. Sunshine, lollipops, and... Okay, well this is gonna go bad. I just know. Actually, we'll go in the more... Living on the edge. Oh, color. My headcanon is she's a secret serial killer in the making? No, that's Addison. That's Addison. That's the actual cult member. One day, maybe. Okay, we gotta do a fucking FOIA request. Again. Which is exciting. I like the attention, to be honest. Okay, I need Spring's phone because I can't do two things at once. Going for the next one. Tammy is sweet. Okay. Tammy. Maynard. State ID 10231. Phone number. Sweet. To Spring. She sent me $200 for attorney fees. Holy shit. I did not expect that. Bop, bop, bop. Dun, dun, dun. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Okay. Requesting incident. One 11808 for the arrest of my client Tammy Maynard. This report will be used potentially in an appeal. Bum, bum, submit. Easy. Got him. I keep thinking my phone is going off, but it's the song. I don't know, I get so conflicted on what I want what's her fucking name? The Spring to do. So many people around right now. Am I not on duty? Oh, whoops. Wasn't even getting paid for that. Oh, did I go on duty on the DMV? No. Wait, what is going on? Wait. Why? Oh, there we go. Alright, well, I think spring is gonna be a bit busy, because, you know, crime's popping off. Alright, well, this is gonna go horribly wrong. Trying to get down. How? Like, actually, how? Oh god. I think I'm actually stuck up here. Oh god. Okay, no, we're fine. No, we're fine. Got him, chat. Got him. You guys are all worried and shit. It's okay. Not leaving a life. We're not losing a life today, fuckers. Oh my god. It would be funny there. Should we go pick up a paycheck? So we like won that court case. I'd see that as a win.
Hello there.
Oh, hey, what's up?
Don't know if I can hear you.
Hello? Hello.
Speak. Hello. Are you there?
I'm speaking. Hi.
Maybe I'm going insane.
This is me speaking. Hello.
God damn it.
Mumble. Oh. Hello. I think they got him.
So any of these spots we can park in. I
Oh.
would say not the first one, but you know, one of these.
I nearly ran someone over. Okay, we're good. My skin is breaking out, and it's actually fucking annoying me. It's actually good. My skin has a fucking rash on it, chat. Like my face, I don't like it. I don't know why. I actually have no idea why. Huh? Hey. Thank you.
Is this guy still bothering people again? Why don't you do a flip again? That's right, god damn. No bright ideas. Sorry about that. I don't know.
What
I just
the
maybe you gave me social anxiety. I'm not sure. I don't know. I couldn't speak to you there for a moment.
No, that's okay. What's up, dog? What the fuck? Okay. Well, I'm going to the bank, so. Do you want to come to the bank with me?
Just so that you don't have to, you know, just in case.
Do you want to come
know,
with
you just
me?
have- Yeah.
Having a headache. 1 second.
That's quite all right.
Hello, Bigfoot. My name is Drew.
I don't question anything anymore.
This is just my pet. So there's nothing to see
it's your-
here. There's nothing to
It's
see
your
here.
pet?
There's,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
No, it's okay. It's a thing. So.
It's a thing?
There's
Oh,
nothing to see here. He's not even here. So.
It sounded like a
May I pet your
positive,
pet?
like screech, so maybe, but I would avoid touching the head. My
What if you know?
Maybe like
does-
a belly rub.
$5,000 for a photo.
Is how much?
5,000.
Oh, I don't. I'm 60K in debt right
Are you
now,
trying to
so I
speak
can't
with
afford that.
Big fun.
Can I offer it something to drink instead?
No.
No.
I don't know what I'm supposed to make of this.
What is going on?
Okay, yeah, he's friendly.
Oh,
okay.
What did he just say?
Oh, I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, patient.
The fuck do you mean? You think he understands what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, he does.
Yay.
I don't have that.
Oh.
Uh-huh.
I don't condone drugs, but this shit makes me want to smoke crack.
Three, two, one, go!
There's no way that she knew exactly what he's saying, right?
You guys prescribe crack?
No, but we kind of got to check on that.
So that just fucking happened.
That's not real.
It's gotta be fucking staged. You said you're going to the bank?
Yeah,
I actually
get
need
it.
to go there.
Get in, loser.
Alright,
We're
yeah.
going to the
please
bank.
Please get me the fuck out of here.
I cannot believe that just happened. I refuse to believe that that was real. So.
That made me want to get ran over by your car.
Oh, he's getting it. Are you getting in? Get in. Get in. Get in, I guess.
Oh. God.
Alright, let's go. What the? I don't know what's going on. I just work here. So, how are you? I don't know if I don't want to like. Oh, okay. Are you Chewbacca? I don't know. A Bigfoot?
There's no way.
Yeah?
Donkey Kong.
Give me a burr if you're a Bigfoot. Oh, okay. What?
This guy's fucking chill.
He's cool. Alright. So what do you get up to, Mr. Bigfoot?
He lives in a society.
No, don't we all? I can't wait to get pulled over and explain this one. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be good. This is gonna be really good, actually. So.
We can't say that he's a passenger. I mean, like, we have to just say that he is a load.
He lives in a society, so. Yeah.
Officer, he lives in a society. Could you please stop it?
Yeah, respectfully, he lives in a society. Okay, he's standing on business. All right. No. All right. Alrighty.
I need money.
Mm.
That's why I'm here.
Let's go, Mr. Bigfoot. And there was sirens.
Are you like the Bigfoot behind like the beef jerky company? He might be the it might be an ancestor.
Should we
I'm
call a
not
vet?
sure. Honestly, that might be a good thing. He might get citizenship.
True. What the fuck?
Would you like citizenship, sir? Not feeling like it. Listen, I think it'd be for your own good so that people don't shoot you with a tranquilizer, that you are let known by the veterinarians that you are a human, not a human, you are a being.
There's no vets. There's no vets. So. No vets. Mm-mm.
We could let
The Rangers.
But that would be calling the cops.
Oh, good idea. Never mind.
Why would I want the ops on my boy?
True, true. We ain't letting the ops on our boy. Ain't no way, dog. Alright. Well...
Or I don't know where his hands have been recently. I would be dapping him up.
What's going on? There's no way this is real.
Goddamn right.
Oh
That's my man.
god, that's it. He's on to something, dog.
He's a fucking gangster.
Can you, like, does this work? No.
Oh my god!
Alright, well, that's why we're gonna secure passenger. That's why it's a thing.
I think he's like double jointed, so that means that he's
I think
alive.
he's fine. I don't know. Ooh, that's yellow. It was yellow!
Nice try, copper.
Whoops.
That was a pylon.
That was a, yeah. We go to the hospital? Like, I don't know what to do with it. I don't... Okay.
It's
alright.
not it, it's my home skillet.
Okay. Oh my god. Maybe?
I mean, we could be the first ones to officially document that we saw Bigfoot.
You're right, actually. Mr. Bigfoot, can we get a photo? Yeah? Okay, how about?
I like the sound of this. It's photo shoot time.
Alright.
Make sure to get his good side. He's the important prize of this all.
Alrighty. Alright, pose for me. Talk to your... is he your agent? Is he... Me? I'm the agent. Oh, true. Alright, well, that works. Alrighty. 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 Pose. I got his good side. Perfect.
There is no bad side. That's
Alright.
the down. That's the upside.
True. Aaron, can you drive
way
while
too
I
much.
mark this photo so no one can take it from me? You know, like put my name on it.
Put your keys in the glove box.
Yeah, I will. In the glovey. Oh god. Oh, we can make a lot of money off this, actually.
What would like his language be? Would it just be like, fuck, like what, like how there's English, there's Japanese. What would his thing be? It would be like foresty.
Squeeze?
Yeah, maybe. I'm listening. Keep talking. I'm just editing this photo with Pixar.
Maybe he's just German.
Maybe it's just German. He's like, I don't know, dog. I just work here.
Be my very first paralegal.
We should make him a paralegal.
I would love to take him to cell reps. Do you know how fucking like perturbed the officers would be to the point where they would have to immediately drop the charges because I told them to, or I'm gonna sick him on him and rip them into a fucking, I don't even know what, turn them into vegetables.
Good to me.
There's a cat here. Everyone say hi, Luce. Hi, Luce. Build me up, buttercup. It's fun meeting you and Bigfoot. For real.
Where did you live before this, good sir?
Wisconsin.
Wisconsin.
Oh my god, he speaks English.
Did you just say Wisconsin?
Holy shit! That make you a cheesehead, sir.
He lives in a society.
Lives in a cheese society.
What day is it? Is it the 13th?
Cheese. Cheese?
That's right. Cheese.
Cheese? Who did you play, Azulia?
course, out of all places, Wisconsin. I mean, like that's just where all the freak shows live. Not to say that you're a freak show. You're perfection, good sir. I'm just telling you, the people around you they're no match for you. That's damn straight. Just for clarification, how many fingers do you have?
Brr.
7 fingers.
Brr.
Out of the way, VIP coming through.
Brr.
Oh. That's so funny. No, that's so funny. Holy shit.
Miss Daffodil, are you still
Yeah.
doing that picture?
I am. I'm about to upload it to Twinster.
I don't know if Bigfoot's got a phone, but I mean, we'll show it to him nonetheless. Surprised he even knows how to work them damn things. Work 'em. Just out of curiosity, sir, are you like related to Donkey Kong?
Oh, chat. Why does this keep happening? It's gonna be a short stream today, unfortunately. Tuesday. Here's the link, Springs playlist. This is Springs playlist so far. I don't know what the fuck is going on right now, to be honest with you. I don't know what is happening.